Hey everybody, welcome to Swishcast on Party Pug TV, and today we're sitting down and getting down and dirty.
Today we're oiled up and ready to go, as my name's Indy, and we also joined by Not Sam G, and of course our very special guest who hasn't been on our show for over a year now. What's up, Grouchy? What's
I'm
up,
not
Grouch?
oiled up. I feel like everyone else brought like lube and oil and stuff, and I'm kind of out of the loop.
I'm just sitting in the wind waiting, like, come on, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's happening,
You
Grouch?
have to go home
well.
and change. You have to go home and change.
Yeah.
So, gang, we are the Swishcast, and we are live, and we have got an absolute banger, never before seen done topic in the TF2 community. And what would that be, Indy?
Weapon ideas. Woo!
Let's go!
Alright, we're at the cutting edge here.
We've
at
got
Swishcast.
We've got something really exciting. First off, all right, today. I think it's gonna be the last thing we do. We have all had some time to ourselves. We've been thinking. We've been hitting the drawing board, and we've come up with our own weapons that we're gonna put in Team Fortress 2. I've talked to Gabe, and they're getting in. Okay, and what basically the problem is, only one of our weapons will be able to stay in the game. So you're gonna have to help us decide which. We're gonna hear us out all our pitches on weapons, and you're gonna have to vote for which one you want to see in the game.
Yeah, but before that, I do want to touch on our guest here, Grouch. So Grouch, for anyone that doesn't know, he made those two videos where he proposes balance changes. I mean, but basically, it's more so him talking about like the way he would balance the game and implementing them in his server. Would you say that's correct, Grouch?
Yep, pretty much. They're pretty wacky.
And it ended up having a very vitriolic response from the TF2 community. People were not happy. So I think for the first little topic, I do want to ask you, Grouch, about how that whole experience is now that it's like died down, that whole response to your video.
It was pretty interesting. I definitely didn't expect I didn't expect it to really be popular, but for it to be like that divisive, I guess I should have looked at like other people who proposed changes, because everyone seems to I don't know. I still don't really fully understand why people got so mad about it. Like, I couldn't imagine myself getting that angry about something like that, so it's hard to like wrap my brain around it. I guess I'm not intellectual enough. But it was mostly funny, and it was a little bit like, wow, just kind of shocking. But it wasn't really like, it didn't really like negatively affect me. I was just mostly just very surprised.
Can I say on stream the thing you DM'd me, the hardest line ever?
Sure.
I messaged Grouch when it was all going down. I was like, "Oh, Grouch, I'm so sorry. Like, people are dragging you through the mud. Like, it sucks." And you just said, "No, don't worry, man. Every time they hit me, I get paid." It's just I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, I'd never had a reaction video made about one of my videos. And for both Zesty and Great Blue to make reaction videos, that was pretty weird.
Yeah, the two arbiters of the community.
The arbiters of truth. The clergy of the TF2 community.
It was.
What has been the craziest response you've seen to your video? Was something like you saw that just like bewildered you?
I don't know. One dude joined my Discord server and then DM'd me and told me to kill myself, and then he blocked me. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his goal was, but that was probably the weirdest thing.
Do you ever have those days when you just see someone's sniper balance changes and you just get so angry you punch your screen, find out they're like a way to like message them, tell them they should personally die.
It was quite the experience.
I think the funniest thing is you could either block somebody or you could tell them to kill themselves. I feel like doing both just kind of like
it's like a wombo combo.
Is that a cheat?
It's like
You want to see how I would react?
you're somehow a bastard and a pussy at the same time. It's like, what the hell?
To be fair, there's humility in that. Like, he wanted to tell you to die, but like he also didn't care about like your response. So he wasn't seeking attention from you. He
Yeah,
just
he was
wanted
sincere.
you to
He
like
sincerely wanted me to kill myself,
yeah, yeah, it was...
and I respect that about him.
I can respect that opinion.
You gotta admire that in a guy.
Oh, hilarity ensues on this podcast. All right.
Yeah, right. Hey, Drake, thanks, Drake.
Sorry, I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Dark times.
The coolest stuff was like there were people that started making their own like balance mods in response to that. So that was pretty fun to see, like everyone else's ideas and stuff and how they would implement it.
Were there any that you were like, yeah, that's better than anything I could do?
They were all just very different. But there were some, like a lot of people had proposed like ideas for like the third degree and a lot of those like sort of pointless like melee weapons like the fan of war and stuff. It was cool to see. There was one guy who wanted the Phlogistinator to have 20 ammo but do double damage.
What?
And like make you move faster.
Whoa.
So that
crazy.
perplexed me a little bit. That made me feel better about my own bad ideas.
I do find it funny how when someone like suggests an idea, or a channel or anyone suggests an idea or an opinion, and it's like, hey guys, here's my idea, what do you guys think? Instead of being like, here's what I would do differently, or oh, how about this? They go, how about you like just die?
Yeah.
How about you just like die and like don't come back to life? Like that's like sorry.
I think anger is
no
like the most...
revivifications.
Like, how about you just like stop existing like right now? Thank you.
It's like you said. I think genuine, like vitriolic anger is like the weirdest response to that video, because it's just like it's your balance mod isn't gonna change anything. Like every server that's not yours is going to stay exactly the same. I just didn't understand it.
what I don't get is right, okay, you may not be able to answer this or not, but like how, like, it's like a rough estimation, how many people do you think who like watched that video and had like major problems with it went on the server and actually tried the weapons themselves?
Definitely not most of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, maybe 5%.
Yeah, like I feel like at the very least because like you're not just like suggesting ideas, you like make them and say, okay guys, here's my ideas, all right, these are just words, time to actually play and see how they feel. Go on the server and try them, and then you just go like, no. No, I don't like it, goodbye. Like...
Yeah, because like then you have a guy like Great Blue make like a 30-minute video where he suggests his like balance changes, but he doesn't like implement them in any way. It's like 30 minutes of pure hypothetical talk, and everyone's like, yeah, okay. But then
I agree. It's like, well, have you played the weapon? Have you tried it? It's like,
yeah, exactly. And it's like, and with Grouches, it's like you actually have the opportunity to play it and use it and like get like a deeper opinion for it, but you just don't, because like I remember, I don't know who it was at this point. I don't want to even guess because I'll probably get it wrong, but there was a guy where someone said, hey, why don't you play on the server to get a better idea of your opinion of these weapons? And he was like, I don't have to use these weapons to get to understand that they're bad, okay? It's like, what? It's like, but you can, it's there for you to use and try, and I don't know. It's just,
that's like basing your opinion on a game based on like IGN review or like some like fucking Nintendo reviewer his opinion. It's like
too much water.
It's like, it's just like, they're there. Like, so it took effort to put the ideas in and make them. Like, I think it's fine to not like to like not agree with them, obviously, but it's like instead of having a discussion or like starting a dialogue or a conversation, it's just like people just like to close their ears and just whine and whinge on. Yeah, which is kind of sad, honestly, because like, yeah, I thought a lot of the changes sounded really cool. I still haven't tried them. I probably when you get the server on, I might come on and try it. I know it's Zelda.
Yeah, I really need to fix it.
Yeah, I know it's Zelda.
Yeah, I mean the video wasn't made for the people who wouldn't try it anyways.
Mhm.
Like the video was just made for the people who would want to hop on and just try something new. And the people that did seemed to enjoy it. There was a lot of good feedback that I got like from people who actually played on it and like tried the new weapons and were like, "Oh, this is what it seems. These are what the problems seem to be." So that was super helpful. But yeah, the people that just like watch it and then comment without having tried them, that feedback was not very helpful.
Yeah, no, it's just like what just you can't get a full opinion of just by just watching the video. I feel. Some guy in chat is saying, "I'm still waiting for you guys to discuss the bleed." Lol. It's just like, isn't it already changed? It's like
Yeah, it's changed.
Yeah, so it's just like
I made a
who
video
cares?
on it where I went back and changed some spy stuff.
There you go. Now problem solved. It's like what do you...
There you go. You no longer have to wait. Charles Reborn.
Yeah, go check that video out.
Yeah.
Charles Reborn. No.
That's his name. He's reborn into a hater.
What did you do the first time to get someone to kill him and make him get reborn?
And to still hate TF2 weapons. Okay. I think we should move away from the huge grouch drama and get into the meat and thick of it.
That's not really the point of this episode. I think you just wanted to mention it.
Bless you!
Bless you, Samuel!
Thank you!
So for the
first words spoken, sneeze.
Azelle, our other host, she has made a big list of her favorite TF2 custom weapon ideas from r/TF2 weapon ideas, and we're all going to react to them right here. Keep in mind, none of us have seen these, so only Azelle has seen them. Not even I know what these are. And we're going to have 15 completely new weapons, and we're going to have a good few reworks for existing weapons. So if that sounds good to everyone else, we can start.
Sounds awesome.
We're to put them on screen. Or should I go in the screen
All right,
share?
should I screen share?
Okay.
Yeah, can you screen share?
Yeah.
I'll screen share. Give me a second.
This screen's a little bit broken because my fucking thing is outdated. Where I can just like turn this phone off. Hang on. There you go. You just have to pretend Grouchy's there. Does this work? No,
Okay. Okay, so we have the first one, the reserved reloader for soldier. All right, are we ready for this?
Wait, give me a second. I'm just setting this up.
All right.
Okay, that looks good. All right, yeah, Grouchy's
Yeah,
not on
read
the
it.
phone. I fucked that up. Sorry, just pretend he's there. He's with us.
I'm like
Okay.
a ghost.
He's a ghost. The ghost of Grouchy's past. Hang on, let me put the screen share on.
Yep.
There you go. All right, cool.
So this is the reserved reloader by Zuck the Duck Reddit. So the reserved reloader has a 200% faster reload, 50% faster switch to and switch from speed. On direct hit, you gain 2 rockets back in your clip. 50+% clip size, so that's 6 rockets. But it does 25% less damage. You have minus 25 max health, and you have a 25% damage vulnerability.
Very.
Now that's quite something. Lowering the health and giving a damage vulnerability. That's gonna throw off your math like so much.
Would that not make it like minus? I don't fuck it. I'm really bad at maths.
This is just
I
very.
think it would make
It's
you
a very
have, like,
confusing
I think it
idea.
would make you have like 125 like effective health.
It's one of those weapons
like a
where it has a
scout.
lot of stats, but not like a clear
131.
concept. You know what I mean?
131. All right. So 100. You have 131 health basically, but you shoot really fast, you switch really fast, and whenever you direct hit, you gain 2 rockets back in your clip.
I think
Okay.
it's one of those weapons that has like a lot of stats, but not really like a good concept. If that makes sense, like it's just like it's just a bunch of like things that like make a really weird weapon. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm trying to think now. What is like what did the creator intend this to be like? So you just shoot a lot of rockets, and when you hit direct hits, you can keep shooting them without reloading. But it's not even like a risk reward thing because like even if you don't get a direct hit, you can just reload really fast anyway. I don't know.
Thing is, I think this is just like fundamentally flawed because it obviously like whether the upsides are like balanced by the downsides, I don't know, but the downsides themselves are way too much for Soldier. Like Soldier's main mode of mobility is rocket jumping, and if you're bringing him down to 135, that means he can do like half a rocket jump before he fucking dies. So you've just turned him into fucking slow scout, like extremely slow scout with a bit more health. That's about it.
I think it's supposed to be like a grounded like soldier playstyle. Do you know what I mean?
That fucking sucked. That demo man.
Uh, I don't know. I just think the way I think it's just got like too many stats. Do you know what I mean? Where it's just like
I
it's
think
too much going on. It's like it's just very confusing.
It's focused on making a cool weapon rather than actually. It's focused on making a cool weapon rather than making a good weapon for Soldier. It just kind of wants to be like a cool weapon.
I
If
don't
you
know.
get me.
I think it. So it's like you shoot like mini rockets that do less damage, but you can shoot a lot more of them. Is that the kind of the concept that they're going for?
Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah.
I mean,
What do you think,
maybe-
Rouch?
I don't know.
I think you should do bleed on hit.
Yeah, that's true. I think it should have that. I
mean,
think what it should do when you shoot someone, it like like Fallout when your like legs break and you can't like move properly.
The idea of getting like ammo back into your clip for a direct hit is kind of cool. I feel like they should have just like focused on that and made it like something where you like are supposed to chain together hits.
I mean, they've kind
Maybe
of
it only has like 2 in its clip, and you just get 1 back in your clip if you get a direct hit, and then like that's the whole weapon, rather than like this huge list of stats.
Yeah, I also quite
That
like,
could have been it. Yeah.
I also quite like the idea of like a mini rocket launcher where you get like 8 rockets that do a little bit of damage, but you can like shoot them really fast. That could work.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I like that idea as well, but it's like I feel like a combination of like I feel like there's 2 ideas here that you could do, but it's like you've kind of combined them instead of making them their own ideas. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
I
like an
do think,
equalizer scenario. It needs to be split up.
Yeah, I do think. I do think like a risk reward type weapon. It's like the direct hit itself is like a risk reward because like you don't have any splashes, but when you hit a direct hit, you get really rewarded.
Yeah.
But this could be like the same thing where it's like it when you hit a direct hit, you get your ammo back and you can just keep shooting and you're rewarded that way.
Yeah, although I think it's just like there's a lot going on. It definitely would need to try it in game to get a good opinion, but it's like I'm not
Definitely.
sure. I'm not too sure.
I think the niche that it's going for is already filled by the which is it? Not the Liberty launcher.
Airstrike?
Yes, thank you.
The airstrike is
That's a cool weapon.
I like the airstrike. I'm an airstrike defender. I think it's a very fun weapon. I just don't.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I'm not a big fan of the way it like builds clip over time. To be fair, I think it should just give you like 6 rockets and there you go. But like, I don't know.
My least favorite part of the airstrike is when you have like a full clip or whatever. You like shoot it once and you're out of ammo and you have to go scrounge.
Yeah, no,
I think
I don't. I just don't like. I don't like weapons that you have to like build up. I think there's some weapons that do it well, like the sniper
like
one.
snowball weapons. You don't.
Yeah,
like?
yeah. I don't really like snowball. I think the. I'm sorry to get demo night pilled for a second, but the Islander does it well, and the the sniper one does it well. But yeah. But with the airstrike, it's like I feel like the concept of like dive bombing is a very like you can kind of basically it's basically you put yourself in a situation where you will probably die. It's like because when you're going in deep and you're like suicide bombing, basically it's like it's not, it makes it really easy to just like lose all your clip all the time. It's like very rare you'll get up to 8. unless you like play really grounded, but then that like defeats the purpose of the airstrike. Do you see what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So what do we give this one out of 10?
5 maybe. I'd say
Yeah, give
maybe.
it like
The
4.
ideas are there.
A
Yeah, like
3.
the ideas are there, but
There's
gotta
good ideas
I'm-
there, but I don't. I just don't. I think it's too much.
divvy them up.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 3.
It's just opioid.
Alright,
what
let's
did,
see
what did
the-
Reddit say?
What did Reddit say?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We need to consult the
Uh,
council.
Did they give it some?
Trash.
Did they give it a
Nice.
Nice.
Underwhelming.
What's the point? Okay,
Wow.
I don't think we should read Reddit. Okay, we have the tennis championship. Scout gets into tennis and uses a tennis
I
racket
like that
in war.
description. I like that description.
Right click, throw tennis ball. Mini crits enemies underwater and in midair. And minus 30% firing.
There's a weapon
speed.
like this
This
in
is a
typical
10.
colors.
This is genius.
Hold on.
I think we've done it.
Sorry,
Why
wait.
in water though? That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry. First things first. I swear, minus firing speeds are like. Is it? I'm assuming that's projectile speeds. Yeah.
No, it's like it's a swinging speed. I imagine.
Well,
I think-
mm,
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
that's
think
swing
it's swing
speed.
speed.
okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
I mean, that makes the
I
scout
don't-
basically makes it useless as a bat.
but it's like mini
Well, my
crits
favorite
enemies
part-
underwater. I'm just
Yeah, that's a bit- that's a
enemies
bit-
underwater.
I think in the air makes sense, but in the water doesn't even like just what? It's like I think tennis balls get slower underwater. It doesn't really make any sense.
if tennis balls fucking float underwater,
Yeah, like what?
yeah, tennis balls float.
It's like, no, I don't know about this.
I hope somebody got fucking fired for that blunder.
Is this an attempt at like a scout pyro shark? I don't get it.
Oh,
No.
I think I know what it's going for. It's going for like you throw the milk at them and you get a combo. Maybe I don't know.
It has nothing to do with being wet though.
Oh,
It's
Maybe
under-
that's what they meant. Okay, let's assume they meant.
if they made it like
wet.
that, then like okay, maybe I guess it's like a new guillotine.
Yeah, but how much does a mini crit ball even do?
Okay,
It's
so-
not
yeah,
much.
they didn't. They
That's like
didn't
50
like
damage.
specify the base damage.
No,
of the ball.
because I know with the Sandman, because I use it a lot. The Sandman, a crit Sandman is 45 damage. So it's like, how much is a mini crit Sandman? It's like half that. So it's just like,
Yeah, 30
I
done.
don't know.
Just use the cleaver.
Like-
wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, this is just like a. It's just like a little. It's just just use the cleaver.
What does
I think-
what does the like typical colors version of this do? I swear there's a typical colors version of this. Oh no, it's just a
don't
reskin
know.
of the
You're
Sandman.
thinking of
never
the
mind.
snowball.
No. There's a racket one as well, but I think it's just a reskin of the Sandman. That one's like a badminton racket though.
Well, I think honestly, this I would rather have this as the stats for the Sandman than the current Sandman stats.
I think the current Sandman. I think instead of max health, it should just be
Gra-
like max swing speed or just something bullshit, whatever.
Groucho, you're gonna make the Sandman do more damage underwater.
And, well, now I have to. That's such a good idea.
What do you think, Grouch? Come on.
I guess they didn't think of that.
Go on, Grouch. How would you improve this?
I don't know. I do like the idea of it like being able to. I'm a little confused. So the ball mini crits like an airborne target?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be cool to have a scout melee that the ball just did like crazy knockback or something,
Yeah,
like the force of nature or the shortstop shove. He kind of already has some mechanics like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could make sense.
I feel like you could be a real bastard with that, but but I guess that's the point in it. I don't know.
A long range like high tower griefing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't think Scout really needs any more ball-based weapons. I think we got enough.
There's not enough balls.
He's
there,
got enough
down
balls,
there.
yeah. The only other idea I could think of is the snowball one that Typical Colors does, where it like blinds your screen. But I feel like people would complain about that being too annoying.
I really like this comment in chat. Can we make a balance server entirely based off these Reddit posts?
You should do that to Swishcast Central balance server, and it's just like the worst change.
No, I think we should just fucking change the Swishcast. Get
Call
a
it Reddit Central.
get Raspy on it, like a Raspy. We're just sending you all these your way, and then you know you got to make all these balance changes.
I think this one is a solid 2 out of 10. I really like the enemies underwater bit, but the rest is I don't know.
I like the scout having a tennis racket and the description, so I'm gonna give it a 3 for that. But
I think it's. I honestly might give this. Let me see. I will give it a 6.
what?
Yeah.
Really, you like it that much?
Damn.
Well, it was better than the fucking last one.
Eh.
All right. Let's see the hack boy color, and as I'll put it in the notes, all class question mark. So let's see this one.
I like the
Hack boy
icon.
color. Hack
No,
and engineers
okay,
building.
1970. Would the Scout have a Game Boy? I don't think so.
Oh,
Hack
there
and
it is.
engineers. Hack an engineer's building to make it your own. Buildings will damage, heal, work for both teams. After 40 seconds, buildings detonate, dealing 100 damage in the blast radius. Dispensers hacked, cannot dispense ammo. Usable by all
Okay.
classes.
It was actually wasn't that bad of an idea until that, like honestly.
Okay, what are we thinking about this one?
Okay.
I feel like we just have to pretend like it's a spy only sapper.
Yeah, can we just like disregard the usable by all
the
classes?
thing is, they specifically put all class, so we got it. We got it.
We gotta judge it like that.
Fair enough.
What slot is this in? Like, so where would the heavy put this?
I guess that instead of a
Up his
shotgun.
ass.
His ass.
If this was a spy weapon, I've actually had this exact same. Well, not the exact same. I didn't think about the buildings detonating, but I did think about something that like switches a sentry's or a dispenser's team color.
That could be really powerful. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, that is so. Honestly, as this is, if we ignore the usable by all classes, I would give this an 8 out of 10. It might be a bit too strong as it is. But then the usable by all classes brings it down to like a fucking
I don't understand some of it though.
Negative.
Oh, okay, right. First off, sorry.
I don't understand that it says hack an engineer's building to make it your own, but then buildings will damage, heal, work for both teams. So
yeah, so it depends on what the building is. So if it's a sentry, it will damage, like it will turn a red sentry into a blue sentry. It will turn a red dispenser into a blue dispenser. You know,
right.
And a red teleporter into blue teleporter. That
Wait,
type
I
of-
don't know if that is what it's saying. It's saying buildings will damage both teams. So I think it's attacking both red and blue people.
But both red and blue people can heal it
No,
and heal
I think the
from it.
dispensers heal both red and blue.
no.
Oh,
the
so
teleporters
it's
work for both red and blue. So it just works for both teams.
But how is
Wait,
that? How is that beneficial?
so it's just gonna that's just gonna be an annoyance to both teams.
That's a good
like-
question.
How does that help me? Like that genuinely.
Sorry, hold on. If you put this on a sentry as a spy, no matter, even if you're fucking disguised, it's just gonna shoot you.
die.
You just die.
It's like what the. This is just like. This is
Okay,
just like
sorry,
Is it just like a what is it? Like
I'm
chaos
just picturing
weapon?
a level. I'm just picturing a level 3, like on like Upward or something, on like a god spot, and like it gets hacked, and then it just kills both teams. It just team wipes.
This
It's just
weapon
like
is
by
just
itself.
it's just like a Joker like chaos weapon. Like it doesn't help anyone.
Some men just wanna watch the world burn.
Actually, it's just like
That
a
should be the 10th class, the Joker.
it's like a Riddler ass weapon. It's like not even helping.
The Joker doesn't fit fucking TF2's art style.
Yeah, the Joker class would probably have the hack boy color. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's now that Grouch pointed that out. This is like an it's a cool idea, and I get what he's going for, but the execution is like a 0.
No, okay, right. Let's imagine that it just shoots the other team. 40 seconds is way too long. That is an extreme amount of time for a sentry to be shooting at its own team. Like you could
That
like
is, like-
cap the whole game.
Mm.
Like honestly, you all got on the point.
That's more than like a pub push. That's like.
I
holy
think
crap.
I think the idea of a sentry that switches the team could work. However, I would have to be for like less than like 3 or 4 seconds, and
I think for 5 seconds would be fine.
but like what? But then like what would be the downside to using that weapon?
What if the
a
spy had to
longer
take like manual control over it? Like he had to stand on top of it in order for it to shoot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Enemies or something.
Yeah. So like, how about this? Instead of like,
Well, what if he
instead
has
of,
to aim?
no. I'm saying like instead of like just putting the zapper and running away, the spy to like hold the zapper on it to like get it to shoot its team. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What if he had to do a Just Cause 2 type of mini game where you have to input the correct
Oh, yeah.
number sequence?
Do it like a
That's randomized every
GTA
time.
Leicester hacking mini game.
Yeah. You have to, like, you know, that new Spider-Man game where you have to like redirect the pipes.
Oh,
fuck off.
No, it won't. But I think if he holds this on it, you just like then the solution is just kill the spy. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, there you go. I think so.
and then you can
Yeah,
do,
so if we just make it a completely different weapon, then it works.
if we just like change everything about it, then yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't know, that might work. Again, that idea might be too strong. Like, say if you all go spy, just like all hold the sentry, it might be like a nightmare. I don't know though.
Does this seem? I can see this
Wait.
one in the Delphi video.
I don't know, because if you have like 6 spies all trying to lock down just one sentry, like wouldn't it be better to just have one engineer? Just build your own sentry.
I feel like at that point, 6 spies, you could just like, you know, have 2 soldiers, 2 medics, you know.
A
I'd have
demo
to
man
say-
and a scout, yeah.
I'd have to say it'd probably take like a second to kick in as well. It's like maybe like a brief hacking window. Not like a mini game.
No, mini game, come on.
You have to play 6 rounds of Flappy Bird.
You have to, like
Get
connect
a second
the fucking
Flappy
god. Like it's just
Yeah, it would have to take a while to kick in, because otherwise you'd just be able to sap it, and if the engineer isn't right next to it, then it would immediately just kill the engineer who is going to try and take it off of it, you know?
Yeah, if the spy,
do think at
first off,
that
the
point it
spy
would
has to be
need to-
standing next to it. So the spy will have to get in there, stay there for like a second. The sentry would probably kill the engineer, and then everyone would realize the sentry's gone rogue. It would have to be like a big like marker on it, so everyone knows. So then they can shoot the spy off it. I think
I
that
do
could
think
work.
it would need like a recharge. Like if the engineer like breaks the sapper, I don't think the spy should be able to like reapply it.
Hmm.
I think that'd be kind of busted.
I think that the goal is to kill the spy who's hacking it, obviously.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it should be able to last more than like 5 seconds, just in case, because like I feel like the sentry could just kill like everyone, and then like this like on like a low.
Kill everyone.
Well, if it's like a low like team, you know, I think it's like 3v3 or something. The
or
sentry.
if you're on like Koth, like it's just like a small map, it just kills everybody.
It would just like kill everyone, and then you're just like the spy would just keep holding it down for like ever. You know what I mean?
I think it should allow spy to pick up and move enemy buildings.
Oh, here we
That'd
go.
be so annoying. Could you imagine? You're like, you put down your
Yeah, that'd
sentry
be
spot,
horrific.
fucking Spike just picks up your sentry. Mine now, bitch. Just puts it somewhere else.
That's the Joker class.
Off to go.
There should be like a trolling like Joker class. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, I think we're building his arsenal with this.
Can place down
with this
landmines that can be
list.
stepped on by like anyone, even on the people on your team.
These items should all just be in the Joker class. Like the rocket launcher, this BMO thing. All of them.
Yeah, there we
okay,
go.
how this is now, I'll give it probably a 0. I'm sorry.
0, yeah.
Zero, yeah. All right, let's look at the double crosser's dagger for spy. All right.
Oh my god, that's so much
Upon-
text.
Upon backstabbing an enemy, you must choose one teammate to sacrifice, or
What?
you can choose yourself.
Okay, I'm
What
sorry,
is
did
a Joker
Zell-
class? I
did
get another
Zell
one.
Did Zell choose any
Yeah.
proper ones?
This is another Joker weapon.
Every time a teammate is sacrificed, the rest of your teammates gains a 15% damage boost for 5 seconds. This weapon is not a silent killer. 15% less cloak drain.
Oh my god.
Minus 10%
the-
health.
it's like the most meaningless
25%
stats of all
cloak
time.
packs.
Sorry, imagine you're just walking, okay, and you just fucking die because you're spied to backstab someone. This has to be a joke, like.
Yeah, every good FPS game has a mechanic that encourages you to kill your teammates.
Yeah, imagine you could just go onto you would just like grief your whole team by like.
I would just like I'd queue up with party and I'd just keep sacrificing him. I think that's like
I would be so
It's like-
pissed.
Oh
Like,
yeah, how do you sacrifice
someone I don't like on my team and just keep sacrificing him.
Sorry, how do you sacrifice it? What a teammate! Like, does it bring up a menu and it's like
It brings up a
choose
menu.
wisely?
Spins a wheel.
Wait. Okay. What if instead of sacrificing them, you make them swap teams?
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Or it just makes
Yeah,
them leave the
fucking
server and
auto-balance.
uninstall their game. Oh no, I don't know what you was thinking.
Now I'm
with this one.
thinking. I think this would be improved if instead of sacrificing the teammate as in they die, I think it should sacrifice their casual XP
Oh yeah,
instead to make them go
Use your
down a
casual
level.
that'll be
Use
really good in
ammo.
competitive.
Use your casual XP as ammo. Someone should make that. I think we're on to something there.
I don't know.
Sorry, can I just point out this is the most dickhead weapon ever because you get like sweet fuck all downsides. You get minus 10 health, minus 25 cloak. If you pick this, you're doing it to be a cuntaloid to your teammates, and I just got us demonetized.
Well
Oh,
done.
balls.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Well done, Sam. No.
Pretty good weapon for the Joker class, not a very good weapon for Spy.
Yeah, I
I think the
keep
Joker
thinking more about
class
this.
is eating good.
I keep thinking more about this hypothetical Joker class now because there's all these weapons just make you the biggest like dickhead in this Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, no, I think for the Joker class this works. Okay, here's a question from me though. Here's a question. So it says in the stats, choose one teammate to sacrifice, or you can choose yourself. What if we change that to just say you sacrifice yourself? So the moment you backstab someone, you die, and your whole team gets a boost. Would that make it any like better?
That would be the least
Sounds like
fun
a caber
weapon.
for Spy.
That'd be the least
Yeah,
fun
like
you
a
can have
caber
online.
for spy, I guess.
That'd literally be the least fun you can have online though. Like who would
I
wanna use...
don't see how that could. I don't see how that could
The
be
least
fun.
fun you could have online.
Like no, like literally how do you have fun? Like I want a weapon that kills me, great.
The buff to like every other teammate, like server wide, is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
You might as well just make a weapon for Spy where he just like pulls out his jacket and he's just got like 10 like straps of dynamite attached to him, just blows up and kills everyone near him.
It's a fucking like suicide vest.
Yeah. It's like-
Gary, there's a bomb strapped to my chest.
yeah, make that a weapon. That's like yeah, I don't know about this one. I think this is gonna have to be another 0 from me. I'm sorry.
I hope
Yeah.
this now shows some like actual ones.
These are awesome.
I'm sorry to be a hater.
Raspy's
Be
adding these
gangster.
to the server.
Yeah, add this. Can you make a Joker class on our server and add all these weapons?
All right, we got the headhunter for sniper. All right, let's see.
Oh my god.
Rifle is always fully charged when scoped in.
in.
Can one shot every class with a quick scope.
No. Okay, sorry.
minus. Hold on, but there's downsides. Hold on.
Alright, sorry.
Minus 50% reload speed. Minus 100% body shot damage. Need to be standing still to headshot. Fires bright team colored tracers. Plus 25% damage
Right,
vulnerability.
let's picture the bot crisis if this weapon was was in
Well,
the
actually,
game.
no. Hold on. Okay, so what this is saying is you cannot. Okay, you can only hit headshots because there's minus 100% body.
Yeah, no,
shot
it does no damage per body
You
shot.
can only hit headshots, and you can only be standing still to headshot. So what this does, this literally turns you into a fucking like one-shot sentry, basically.
So it's
I
like
don't think I think
I think the idea was to make it like CS:GO. I think.
yeah, I think that's
CS:GO,
what it
if you
is. Yeah,
move, you can't like shoot.
but TF2
Well,
is not CS:GO, so I don't know. It's like I feel like this would not only be a really unfun weapon to use, it'd also be a really unfun weapon to fight against. Do you know what I mean?
Grouch, do you think this is the one?
The one. Yeah, this is the chosen one.
You know, everyone loves you for your sniper balancing. So
It needs
you
to
know
do
what do you?
bleed.
Well, it
what do
does
you
have the tracer round, so that means it must be balanced.
I see. I don't think it's like as bad as it looks on the first glance, but it is still quite bad.
I just think it'd be the most unfun weapon in like TF2 history. Like,
I
it'd
don't-
be-
it wouldn't be fun to play with. It wouldn't be. It
I think
wouldn't
it'd be really fun to play with.
Yeah, I think so too. I
No,
think
because
this is...
I actually no, because I don't think it'd be unfun to fight against because they have to hit you with a headshot.
Heavy is
So-
useless if you have this weapon in the game. Like Heavy just loses every
Oh
time.
yeah, true.
Like,
true.
why would I like? This is just like the if you play Heavy, you lose weapon. Like,
We already have some of those.
we
so
already
don't
have
need
we already
another.
have enough of those. All right, come on. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I feel like Sniper needs less broken
I
weapons.
think this one. I don't think this one is as bad as it seems initially. No, I
It
think
wasn't
I'll
as bad
give
as
it.
the last two.
Yeah, I think this one is a solid 5 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
This one's like a 3.
I really don't like this idea. I'm sorry.
It's making the original one look really good.
Yeah. The original one is probably the best one so far, honestly. I'm gonna be honest.
100%.
Like genuinely, I thought he was gonna get better over time.
It's the only one so far that wouldn't completely break the game.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
guess
I have faith in the next one. Okay, the Death Taker for Demo Man.
that
All right,
name is
let
crazy.
me read this
The
out.
Death Taker is crazy. I'm sorry.
Taking inspiration from his ancestors, Tavish took their tools for the job for his. This weapon has a large melee range, deploys and holsters 25% slower, 10% slower walking speed, no random crits, on hit, bleed for 2 seconds. Here we go, bleed for 2 seconds, and a 75% chance to slow target for 3 seconds.
I don't know if I can really comment
That
on
last
Demo
stat
Night.
is insane.
I don't really I don't know if I can comment on Demo Night weapons really.
I think Demo Knight really does need more range.
I really does. He needs more range and he needs.
No, I think what this means by it has a large melee
Yeah.
range is that it's on par with the swords.
Yeah, I think that's.
So
Yeah.
it's a demo. It's not like strong. It's not like longer range than fucking.
But you-
Skull Cutter.
Do you know what Demo Knight really does need more though? More random bullshit.
75% chance to slow target. Why doesn't
Why
it
does
just
it need
slow
to-
target?
Why does it need to be?
Yeah.
Why is it a chance? Like, why do we need random weapons?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't think a sword that bleeds is a bad idea at all. Honestly, it could, but it's like I don't really.
I like the idea of forcing another person into like close quarters combat by slowing them down.
Yeah, but I feel like you would have to. It's kind of like I feel like you'd have to do like something worse off because like I feel like if you can just like slow someone into your melee range, it kind of makes Demo Knight really annoying to like get away from. Do you know what I mean? I don't.
That's true.
I don't know about this one. I feel like all right. I think it's trying to be like so. What it's like is it like it sucks you in, and instead of doing damage, it just keeps making you like bleed out. So it tries to like make you bleed out slowly, but there's no damage penalty on here. So
Yeah, I think if it had a damage penalty, that could actually work as a fun weapon.
yeah, so it, like instead of like doing a swing speed, it like sucks you in and bleeds you out slowly. Which I mean,
Yeah,
I do hate
that would
Demo
be cool.
Knight, so I don't know.
I don't play any Demo Knight at all, so I don't know. I mean, like, I get that. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. I think I would punch a hole through my screen if a Demo Knight could slow me down and then walk up to me and kill me.
Yeah.
Slowly to
No,
death.
he slows you down. He sucks you into his like zone and just like bleeds you to death slowly.
Please, slowly.
I think that'd be incredibly annoying, but I don't know.
But imagine you're a scout and it takes like 4 seconds to kill with this weapon. You just shoot him twice because he's like up close in your face, and he'd be down for the count, you know.
Yeah.
But the fact that this doesn't have a damage penalty means
Yeah,
that
no.
wouldn't happen.
Scouts cannot like fight against this. It's like over.
Yeah.
I think this one's it's a 3 out of 10 for me.
I don't. I'm the 3. I can't really comment on demo night.
I'll go with a 3 as well.
Yeah, I think this is a 3, but I think our proposed changes would be like a 7.
I think
There
my
we go,
I think
'cause
my
we
opinion,
know.
my opinion is the best opinion, obviously.
Okay. Either spy or all class didn't say. Okay, so that's what the Zell commented on this. Okay, so we have the Manco identification life scan. Use on teammates to confirm their identity. Spies that are disguised as teammates will cause the scanner to beep. Cannot mark more than 3 teammates. Detected spies deal more melee damage. Automatically marks non-spies for death 'em.
Wait,
Okay.
Wait. So can you like scan long range, or do you have to be up close? That's what I'm thinking.
so wait, why is that? When it says automatically marks non-spies for death, does that mean people you've marked as not a spy? Because that's like shit. You're just fucking over your own teammates.
Yeah,
And
no,
if-
yeah, you're just more fucking over your teammates.
And if it's like, oh, I'm so confused by this. What? So I
Wait, how is
click
that a
into this, see
benefit?
what class-
Yes, so it is for spy checking, but the thing is, if you're so hung up on spy checking, shooting them is way faster and easier than just like going
Wait.
scanning.
No, but is it long distance or is it close range? Like, what are we assuming?
I assume you'd need to be like right up next.
Well, then,
to
because
them.
at that point, what's the point of this? Just walk into them, then you can see if they're a spy. Like, everyone knows how to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then they stab you and then you hurt.
So yeah, but why would it? Yeah, so if why would I want a weapon that spy checks that I have to get up close and and vulnerable with? Do you know what I mean? If it did it
So you
long
can mark
range, I
teammates
think
for
that
death.
I think if it did it long range, that would be wouldn't be too bad. Do you know what I mean?
If
I will.
If it was
I
just
will
like
say-
an augmented sniper scope or something, maybe that'd be cool. If it was already on another weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I think if it was long range, it could be okay. I just don't understand why it needs to mark my teammates for death. That's another Joker weapon for the Joker class.
Wait, they listed that as a blue. Marks non-spies for death.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what-
that's enemies.
Yeah, like that's. I don't. Maybe.
So if what? So you can scan enemies to mark them for death.
That's a bit busted. So you're gonna do it
I
one.
We have a Zell in chat. I like. We completely missed the one where detected spies deal more melee damage.
What is the point of that change?
Yeah. Well, oh, yeah. So what? How? Hold on. How much is more? Are they gonna kill you with a butter knife, or is
Yeah,
it like?
you can't just say more. You have to give it like a number. Like,
More.
I can just make a that says does more damage and it just one hits everyone.
Well, we have Midnight in chat. It says, they say odds are it marks enemies for death if they're not a spy. So even if your spy check fails, they get marked for death. Basically, a spy camera. Like I don't.
That's just
why
that's
would I
idiotic.
be?
Yeah.
Why would I be spy checking enemies?
Like,
I feel like the old, feel them down, walk up and pat them on the back is a good. It's good. It's good enough. Like, do we need any spy checking?
PSA treatment.
Well, that's what I do. The old that's what I call it. The old pat them down. They go like, so see if there's go walk up to them and see if they're a spy. I know that does the job fair enough. Or you could just shoot them.
I think this is a complete 0 for me.
I feel like maybe okay, how about this? Rub like a grenade, right? And it's kind of like there's like a little Winston bubble where it like detects anyone in the area. It's like a spy. That might work because
You
then
just
it's like
invented the Girardi.
that's also true. Fuck.
I do want to point out that the title of this Reddit post is revised my previous post. It doesn't screw over spies too much.
What was the
anymore.
previous post?
We need to know the original.
Can you please
I
find
really
the
want
original?
to see the original now.
Sorry, I just saw that other one to temporarily prevents you from using weapons. Though.
Okay, I think we'll.
I think it's gonna be a joke.
Yeah, you're playing with fire, going through somebody's Reddit
Yeah.
account on live.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
I wouldn't risk that.
We're going to now the letter opener for again another one for
Oh,
okay.
This has got a big
Letter
like,
opener
menu
for
it.
spy,
Can
and
you
it's
zoom
also
out a
in
little bit? It doesn't really come up all on screen. Just a little bit.
I can't. Hold on. It's
Uh,
okay. Hold on. We'll have to be like that.
Yeah, I guess
We'll
that
read
works.
it out. We'll read it out.
Okay.
It's like 500 by 500 pixels. It's really pixelated. Hold
Yeah, I
on.
can't really see
Okay.
what it says. Just read it out.
Okay, I'll read out. I'll read it out. Stay in disguise on backstab.
Okay.
Ken backstabbed Ubered and Razorback enemies.
Oh, okay.
On backstab, outline entire enemy to your team for 15 seconds. On
wait,
backstab,
hang on, wait,
reveal.
what? It
No, hold on.
outlines them.
Let's read it out. On backstab, reveal enemy health and Uber to your team for 15 seconds. On backstab, nearby enemies are marked for death for 10 seconds. But backstabs do no damage. If an attack with your knife is not a backstab, you lose your disguise. On backstab, 5-second knife cooldown. On backstab, you are marked for death for 15 seconds.
Okay,
So,
that's actually.
so when you
I get
backstab
what.
an enemy, your whole team sees where they are. They see their health. They see their Uber, and nearby. I don't like nearby enemies are marked for death for 10 seconds.
No, it's
Yeah,
supposed to be. It's supposed to make spy more of a support like role.
Right.
I think it's actually it's just a bit flawed, but I like the idea. It's really unique. It's just a bit too strong, I think.
No, it's way too weak. Like what? Like why would you want to? Because getting a backstab on an enemy isn't like an easy thing to do. And was it like an AOE? Is it marking like everyone in the area, or is it just like that one person?
No, it marks that one guy, but you still stay disguised.
No, nearby enemies are marked for death.
Yeah, they're marked for death, but they aren't like visible to the entire team.
And also on a backstab, it outlines the entire enemy team. I think it's a bit too. I think it's too strong.
I don't know.
We have Lucy Lime in chat saying the value on this is insane. Spy already dies almost instantly on stab, so there's no downsides.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too strong as it is. Like,
I don't know.
What do you think, Raj?
I'm confused.
I don't even know what to think.
This is. I think it's just a mental idea.
Baffled.
I mean, I think it could work. I don't know. I can't tell if it would be too strong or too weak. That's the thing.
I will say, I do think every single spy knife should be able to backstab Razorback enemies. I think that.
I think the Razorback is just a stupid item. I personally love it because because the second I get backstab, I'm just like, all right, Razorback on. I can't deal with this bullshit. But if you like actually think about it, it's kind of like stupid.
It is very stupid.
I like the idea of Spy being able to like outline enemies for his teammates. I just don't know if this is the way to do that.
I genuinely do like the idea of like Spy being like giving Spy more like support options for his team rather than just like zapping sentries. There was that thing that Typical Colors does where it like replaces the zapper with like a phone that you can like take pictures of like people and like mark them.
Yeah, it's basically this. Like you just like take a picture of someone and then your team sees them through walls.
Yeah, I like that idea a lot, but I don't think replacing a knife is the way to do that. I think it should be like you should give Spy more like zapping like support items in his like secondary slot. That makes sense.
I'm giving this one a question mark out of 10. I just don't even like know what to think.
I'm giving it a.
I'll do an asterisk out of 10.
I hate to be that guy, but I just don't think the weapon makes any sense. Like
No, I do. I think you're just like not opening your like third eye enough. I think I'm kind of baffled as well by it. No, okay. I will give it a number. I will give it a number though. I would give it like a 4. A 4 for creativity and like filling a niche for spy, but you know, it needs a good bit of work still. And also that person said they didn't make it.
Also, what is it? I've completely forgotten. No, I just like when I mean the weapon doesn't make sense. I mean, like, how does like backstabbing someone and not killing them like give intel to your entire team? Does it like open like a letter in their like back pocket? Do you know what I mean? Like in like a.
Oh no! Wait! Sorry. Actually, I'm giving this a 0 because you can already see enemy team health. When you're a spy, you can see Uber, medic Uber. Can't
Yeah.
you?
It was to give it to your team.
You know what you do? You press the fucking voice chat button.
That's true.
Like, sorry, this has gone to a 0 now.
Yeah, no, okay, let's just move
I
on.
think I think the person's got the right idea. It's just that I don't think that's the way to do it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Collector's Tank Terrorizer for Pyro. Plus 70% damage.
Leave Heavy alone.
Okay, hold on. Let me read it out. Plus 70% damage versus heavy, minus 30% damage versus other classes.
This guy got killed by one too many heavies.
This
and
guy
was
just
like,
hates Heavy.
This game.
Leave Heavy alone.
He got one too many heavies.
Heavy is like one of the weakest classes. Like right now, just leave him alone.
This is fucking Zuck the Duck again.
Who is this
the
guy?
first one.
This Joker. It's another Joker weapon, I think. Like genuinely.
This is a Joker weapon.
I think Zuck the Duck might be like a character, like a Reddit, like
Yeah, I think
Reddit
he's just
Joker.
making stupid ideas on purpose.
I like it. I like the 0 upvotes.
I like besides Heavy as like on like a stat list. That's crazy.
Okay, I think based on the title of the Reddit post, I think he's just using that to show off that he can do like the collectors like text color. Like I think he's creating an app.
Oh,
Okay.
Like, this is not a real.
This is
No,
a
wait.
joke
This
weapon.
is but this. I'm assuming this is because we use the same app. I'm assuming.
No, we
I use
didn't.
Photoshop.
This is a-
Oh, okay.
To make mine. Yeah, I think this is a joke weapon.
yeah, no, I did like reading that though.
Okay.
I'll give that one a 10 out of 10 for the Joker class.
Okay, this one has
I really want to make that a real
multiple- Oh, okay.
Fortnite. Fortnite.
It's the hammer? The hammer AR from Fortnite? From season chapter 3?
Can we get the blueprints in TF2?
Fortnite weapons in that.
assault rifle.
Can we get the blueprints?
Yeah,
in TF2,
this
please?
is a 10. You can get the building kit. The Evo? Wait, no, keep going.
Fuck off.
The tac shotgun next.
Great. What Fortnite weapon would you like to see in TF2?
Okay. Listen. This one is pretty interesting. Okay, listen to this one. Okay. So the weapon stats will increase by 20% on kill. So it starts with minus 20% damage penalty, minus 50% swings firing speed, and then it resets on that. So it's
Evo
like
Chrome, I'm sorry.
so the more kills you get, the better it is.
Ouch, you love Fortnite, don't you?
My favorite game.
You remember that one time we played?
One time
I played Fortnite, it was horrific.
The one time we
I still
played
have
the
nightmares
draft,
about it.
No, come on, man, it was
he, like,
great.
said that was the worst gaming experience ever, and he never played it again.
I was sad because I was loving it. I'm
Yeah.
always repping Fortnite. I think it. Okay. This new season, chapter 5, has been a bit bad. I don't lie. I've not been.
Yeah,
into
let's move on. So now we have the Razor Blade. Okay,
It's got a unique graphic.
he's a little short.
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, I don't know.
So allows the user to backstab a sniper wearing the Razorback. Yes.
Okay,
No,
well,
okay. Razorback just has no reason.
I'm
to
already
exist.
having like. Okay, can I just like say one thing about the Razorback? Okay, if we have
Yeah.
if we go down this reign of having like, okay, so we have the Razorback, a counter to like Spy, and you give the Spy a counter to the Razorback. You're just gonna keep going down this path where you're just gonna have weapons that counter each other over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Because eventually you're gonna have like a melee for the sniper. It's gonna be like the anti-razor blade that like prevents the razor blade from using on its Razorback. Do you know what I mean?
It'll become like Overwatch.
Exactly. It just becomes like rock paper scissors. Like who has the winning weapon?
Exactly.
Well, hold on.
Okay, so
Allows
slow
users
down.
max
Slow
have
down.
a sniper wearing the Razorback. Plus 10% base speed. Gain speed boost after kill. So it's just a big earner.
Big earner.
10% slower sapper rate.
But it's not a zapper.
Minus
but it's a passive thing.
5% damage in face-to-face melee combat. Drains cloak meter after backstabbing Razorback.
I think it's just no rock. I don't think we should have any rock paper scissors type weapons. You know what I mean? Where it's like
Sorry, that -5 damage in
It's-
face-to-face melee is the
That
most
is terrible.
useless fucking like
that
that. is
mean?
So
not
you do
even
like
there.
instead of doing 35 damage per butter knife, you do 33.
Woo! Fucking hell! Calm down.
slow down, slow down.
It is someone in chat said that it is just a better big earner, and it literally just is. It's just like
The drain cloak thing is like, you know, that is a big downside. But as Party just said, it's just gonna be a rock paper scissors thing of like, you know,
Hold on. Well, hold on. This guy has another one. No, that's just it. Never mind. Looks great. Anyway, what were we giving this one?
No, I just hate the idea of just having weapons that sole existence is to counter whatever weapon you're using. Like if you had that for every weapon in the game, that would just be like every fun playstyle you have. That's like, oh, I'm just gonna use the counter playstyle. Like that's like no.
I do think that more weapons should have -5% damage in face-to-face melee combat.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll give this one a. Again, it's another Joker weapon because it's just like, oh, you're using the Razorback. Fuck you. I'll win anyway. It's like.
Let's get the.
Oh my god, there's so many stats.
Hold on, do you know what this is like? This is like when do you know when you're playing like rock paper scissors in like school? You play like rock paper scissors with someone and they go volcano, I win. That's what it's like.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah,
like
that is. That's exactly it.
it's literally rock paper scissors gun. I win.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was in first grade, we were playing rock paper scissors, and one of the kids made up rock paper scissors. But then there's a secret character called the Well, so it's just like a well, and like anytime he would play the well, he would just say, "Oh, it's the well. Everything goes into the well, so it wins every time."
What is wrong with your fucking country, man?
and then we were all be like, well, what's the point of playing if you can just win every time? He was like, okay, but no, there's also dynamite. So if you choose dynamite, the well is destroyed, so it doesn't win. But the dynamite loses against everything else. And we were like, dude, can we just play normal rock paper
Play
scissors?
rock paper fucking scissors.
No, I think he's onto something. That's great.
They're actually. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a bit. There's actually an expanded version of rock paper scissors.
Lizard Spock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lizard Spock. I learned that from the fucking Big Bang Theory of all things.
There's
Okay.
there's the classic
Star
rock paper
Man.
scissors, and you go, I choose rock. Well, I chose paper. Well, I choose fist. You just punch him in the face.
All right, let's read these stats. Plus 15% damage bonus, plus 40% damage against buildings. Attacks ignore overheal resistance and other effects while on the target that interfere with damage. Attacks can penetrate up to one enemy or building. Minus 20% slower charge rate, minus 45% slower firing speed, plus 10% damage vulnerability when scoped.
I think with weapons like this, there's just too many stats. Like, there's just too much going on. Do you know what I mean? There's like, what is... I guess it's supposed to be like, oh, it's a sniper that can like can deal with buildings better. I guess, but it's like not as good as a sniper, and it makes you vulnerable. I guess, so it's like
Yeah, it's like, where is the fun part?
Yeah, like where is the concept for this weapon? It's just kind of like it's just too many stats. You know what I mean? I kind of like the idea of a sniper that can like maybe it shoots like some sort of like slug bullets that can like destroy the buildings easier. But they're like weaker against people.
Explosive rounds.
Yeah, explosive rounds.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like
Maybe.
they explode someone on headshot or something.
Yeah, but it's like they're like slow. It's like it's really slow and cumbersome, and it's like hard to. You can't like quick scope with it. You can't be as mobile. Do you see what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's the good. But then again, we're doing the thing where it's like, oh yeah, this
Yeah,
weapon.
just a
If we just like
completely
change
different
the entire concept and everything about this weapon, it could be good.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
And
And-
I
It's just too much. Like
I don't know. Like I sorry, I kind of zoned out when you were explaining it, and I'm reading it now. Like it's just it's just kind of
I
like
think
a.
the model is cool.
the model looks. I like the
Yeah.
idea of like a big muzzle. Like what's that called? Like a muzzle.
How many of these do we have, Indy?
we have 3 more, and then we have some reworks, and then we can show off
Okay,
our own.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give that
No,
one.
don't sound
5.
don't sound too excited, Sam.
I hate doing a podcast with my friends. It sucks. I hate it.
So we have the tactical stealth watch for spy.
Okay.
Discreetly take out your enemies without immediately blowing your cover. Can kill while cloaked. Decrease cloak time by 50%. Staying still keeps cloak time from going down.
Incredibly annoying.
No, can kill while cloaked. Fuck off. Get out. Die
No, but
to something.
the decreased cloak time by 50%.
Yeah, okay,
Die to something I cannot see.
If you guys
Fuck
ever played,
off.
have you guys ever played The Hidden?
No.
Indeed.
Oh, I think I get you. I get you. So it's like you're invisible, the invisible killer.
Yeah, so it's just the weapon. And if you don't know, in The Hidden, there's only one guy who plays The Hidden, and he's like a boss character that everyone else has to kill. so if you just put that in the game, Spy is just like now like impossible to deal with.
I think the Hidden to TF2.
Grouch, what do you think?
I mean, what is there to say? You know,
I don't know.
he spelled discreetly wrong, so that should give him some points.
There was an idea. Okay, there was an idea I've seen that's similar to this, but it's like what it does. It's like a watch. You can kill people while you're cloaked, but the catch is that instead of like being invisible, like in like Halo or like in like another game where you go invisible, where it's like you're not really invisible, you're just like camouflaged, and you can kind of see them.
Right.
I think that's a slightly better idea, but at the same time, I still think that's not very good. I don't know. What do you think of that?
I think just dying to something that you cannot see, like no. I'm giving this a 0.
I think a camouflage type. Again, I'm doing the thing again where it's like, all right, let's just like, but if we do this instead, completely different, we change it completely. I think a camouflage type weapon, maybe where you can like camouflage. It's like you're like slightly visible, but you're like it's kind of like hard to see. That might work because like you're not like it's not like you can't see what's killing you. It's like it's just like harder to see.
It is like the meme. It's like, why can't Spy just attack while invisible? Is he stupid or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I don't know if that would work. It's just an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 0. I feel like such a bumhole today. Cause I don't think I've given a single good rating.
I'm blaming Azelle.
Azel's not given us a single good one.
I'm blaming Azelle.
I don't want to seem like I'm
gets-
like a massive nihilist, and I think none of these weapons. Would
Everybody,
work.
everybody, get a fuck Azelle going in chat.
All right.
Okay.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Okay. The randomizer for Scout Soldier Pyro NG. Okay.
All right.
That's a great graphic.
This is definitely.
ran-
I don't even have to read it. It's definitely a Joker weapon. I just look at it.
Randomly fires a hit scanner projectile bullet. random accuracy, random damage, random pellets per shot,
get
random mini crits, random explosion radius, random firing speed.
Get
What
this
does,
shit off
what
my
does random
screen.
explosion radius mean? So you can shoot it at like the bad water last and hit people in bad
You know
water
what-
spawn. Like what?
You know what this fucking is? Have you ever played Skyrim?
Yeah.
Have you ever used the Wabbajack?
No.
It's this. It's this. That's exactly what it is. It just
There's
does
another
something-
thing.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. What's the deal with the Wabbajack?
Actually, no. The Wabbajack, you can at least kind of. The Wabbajack just like does something random to the enemy. That's exactly what this is.
I mean, that sounds fun.
Let's go
but-
gambling.
I mean,
There's
it sounds-
also
Sorry.
in Pokemon, there's a move called Metronome,
Yes.
which just uses a random move from the entire like codex of the whole game.
I love that move.
Yeah, that move is really
Yeah.
fun, but it's also like terrible.
Yeah, that's my favorite move.
Because like the thing is with that move, it's like most Pokemon that can learn it aren't very strong. And the second off is that like it will most moves in Pokemon kind of stink.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think
It's
this
just
would be
like-
a,
this
this
is like
should
a,
be like the
it's like
Joker's
a-
primary weapon, I think.
If you want to go gambling, this is the one. I think.
I think again with the Joker class, this would
I
be
lately
perfect.
like. What is this from? This like looks ridiculous.
I think it's from
It
Fortnite.
looks great.
It looks like a
That's
Fortnite weapon.
yeah, that's a Fortnite weapon, if anything.
Okay, last unique weapon, the showstopper for sniper. Oh
What
my
is the-
goodness.
What is that? I can't see it.
Oh, Blunderbuss.
Oh, it's a blunt. Oh,
Okay,
It's a blunderbuss with a
Uh,
big ass sword on it.
that's a crazy. that's
alt fire,
crazy.
swing. Alt fire, swing the blunderbuss that on hit slows by 50%, and if they get hit by the slow, it's their fault.
Damn, a prejudice weapon.
Has a
It's like the on
split.
Like the on miss hit yourself, idiot. Except it's like way more worded way worse, and like removes the whole point of the joke.
Can headshot independent of zoom. Headshot negate fall off. What?
There is no fall off on
what-
headshots.
Why are you saying? What? Headshots
What are these
negate-
weapons you picked, Azal? You picked one good one. Where did you find these?
Minus 10% damage on non-headshots. Can't zoom or charge. Has fall off.
What is fall
Sorry,
off?
sorry. Can I say the final line, please?
On non-headshot crit in mini crits.
Goof around and find out.
Pete.
Okay, I'm sorry, but this is definitely
Pete.
somebody who doesn't want their parents to know that they're swearing, so they're like censoring themselves. So I feel bad for making fun of it.
I think this weapon is Pete.
Goof, have silly friends and find out.
I really like it, and if they get hit by the slow, it's their fault.
I really want to know what fall off is. They don't actually explain. Just as bad as fall off. Like, what does that mean?
It's fall off.
I like how the name is like the showstopper. You'd think it'd be like a magician themed weapon, but it's like medieval instead.
It's a blunderbuss.
God. Alright. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I think
Because like, I don't even know. Like Abraham Lincoln's assassination or something? Like he was in a theater, and so that was the showstopper.
That was with a pistol, though.
Yeah,
No, it
I'm
was with
trying
a-
to give him.
No, Sam, you're wrong. It was with a giant blunderbuss with a big sword at the bottom.
It fucking
Yeah.
exploded his head. Imagine Abraham Lincoln gets a blunderbuss to the back of the head.
This one is a 10 for me.
Yeah. Put-
Sorry, that
Valve, are you
image is
listening
now
to your
fucking
audience?
Ingrained in my head, blunderbuss.
Can
to
we
the
get
back
can we
of
get a
the-
Come on.
hashtag showstopper and get trending in TF2?
Grouch, you're adding this, right?
Oh yeah,
Let's goof around and find out, guys.
Yeah, and in your video, you can say if you get hit by it, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
Goof around
Yo,
and find
I
out.
like how it's like aggressive. It's like an aggressive fucking weapon. It's like,
I just realized it's the wrong there.
yeah, it's there as in the place.
Okay, Okay, hold on. We got some reworks. All right, are we ready?
Okay.
All right, these ones should be more serious. Okay,
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright. so Babyface's blaster plus 30% movement speed, minus 33% clip size, minus 15% health, minus 15 health, no air jumps.
That's just how it
No,
was when it started, right?
No.
No, it
No,
was
it didn't
always a
have-
do damage.
It didn't have
weapon.
minus 15 health.
I like
I
this.
think the minus 15 health and the no air jumps is like, and the clip size, it's too many downsides.
I think removing any one of these downsides. and it works.
The thing is with the baby face, I think I like this idea more than what we've got now because a lot of TF2 weapons, when they're like getting rebalanced, they do this thing where they have like a good concept. So the original concept for the baby face is that it makes you run faster, but you can't jump. So you get one mobility in one area, you get more mobility in one area, but you get less in another area. You can't double jump, sorry. So I like, but then like they were like, oh, that's too strong. So instead of rebalancing it, they properly, they did like this half-ass technique where they're like, okay, so you can double jump, but you kind of can't because if you do, you lose all your speed. So it's like, so it's just like, like you like lose the concept of the weapon where you're like upping your speed in one place and lowering it in another. I like that more. So I like how it's like I like how it brings back the main concept of the weapon, but I feel like the thing is plus movement speed is a really strong buff. So I feel like it does need some significant downsides as well because I also need to fix that thing where I don't know if they fixed it where if you go like too fast it like displaces your like hitbox or whatever.
That was never real.
Was that not real?
Yeah,
That was
no,
never real.
that was a lie.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. Maybe maybe a little less than 30. I feel like 30% might be too fast. Maybe like 15 or 20. But I'm honestly, I think this is better than what we have now.
I've always liked, I think I heard it from you first party. I think I always liked the idea of the baby face still having the meter, but it being like a toggle. So it's like the soda popper. So you fill the meter, then you right click, and then for however many seconds you go really fast.
Yeah.
I think I like that.
Yeah.
That's a fun idea.
I like that. I like that idea too. But again, I don't want to just do the thing where I just put my idea on top of someone else's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like this more than what we've got in the game. So I'm gonna give this one a 7 or an 8. Honestly, I think this is good.
I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10.
This is a 7.
I think this is the first good thing you've seen.
Yeah,
today.
actually, I'll bump it up to a 7.
Genuinely, yeah. This is the first change I actually like. There's actually that feels somewhat real.
Flog plus 35% damage bonus. Does not require ammo. No air blast. No afterburn.
Nah.
I'm getting like a 4.
I like. Okay.
I like the idea of it not requiring ammo because like all the other Gordbort weapons have that stat. So
does it still have oomph?
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
I feel like it. The oomph is the whole fucking thing about the weapon. So I feel like maybe they just forgot it.
It's gonna be a sorry.
They like it as it is with no oomph. This is dreadful.
This is gonna be a hot take. This is gonna be a hot take, but I think the flog is one of the most fun pyro weapons out there, like to use, and it is a bit annoying, especially if you have a pocket medic. I won't lie, but I think it's really.
Me and Indy displayed that the hard way yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's really fun. I think you should. I think keeping the oomph is good. Keeping the oomph. I don't like damage bonus instead. I think that just makes it just like a bit too boring in my opinion. It'd be more competitively balanced, but it's a bit too boring. I think.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea of having no afterburn, no air blast, though. And as like a downside, you could put on the like new put on like the current flog. Do you see what I mean? So I'm gonna give that one like a 4. What do you think, Grouch?
What do you think, Grouch?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think you should keep the concept because the concept is fun with the flog. It's a very fun weapon to use.
All right, I have a really good feeling about the short circuit. All right, internal server error. Okay,
Oh,
hold
brilliant.
on.
I think the short circuit should work
Oh,
more
yeah,
like a
is
randomizer.
Is
did
Reddit
Reddit
down?
just go down?
Are you joking? Do you want to have a look? If you give
Hold
me,
Hold on, just click another link.
yeah,
Oh.
try another link.
Oh, the writing is yeah.
Well, yeah, no, Cobra Kai was not known for its writing.
It's short circuiting. That's the weapon.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
It ruins your browser.
Launches a projectile consuming
Oh.
energy ball like before. Build a Texan rage by consuming projectiles. Once Texan rage is full, alt fire to increase the fire rate of all weapons by 35% for 10 seconds. Costs 55 metal per shot. This weapon holsters 15% slower. 20% explosive damage vulnerability on wearer.
Grouch, you're American. Is Texan Rage a real thing?
I was gonna mention this. Like, why not just make it like Yeehaw or something?
Texan rage.
That's just stealing the soldier's thing. Like, he has a rage meter.
Yeah, but
You
he
can't just
doesn't have a
Texas
Texan.
He doesn't have the
He
had
Texan
Texas,
rage.
and now it's original.
All right, it's quite different. All right,
All right.
he just gets angry. The Texan rage, he'll start like
Does the shortstop
called?
really need a rework? Like, be honest with me. I mean, short
It's
short
not short.
circuit. Fucking stupid
I
ass.
mean, the
Somebody got fucking fired for that blunder.
The primary fire of the short circuit is pretty useless. I'd change that, but
Just be
otherwise
removed.
it's
Just remove it. Honestly, I think like, no one uses it.
Genuinely.
It just sucks. Like, or just like give it like more range. I guess that's like the only thing. It's just that I don't think it. I think the short circuit is perfectly fine how it is. Like, do we need to change it?
I think the one thing
Yeah,
you
I
could
like
add to the short circuit is just like that you can't get ammo from payload carts.
Yeah,
Yeah, agree.
I agree with that as well.
I think like
I think from
It's-
from dispensers it's fine. I think,
yeah.
but just because with payload cards you can just spam it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
That's the only thing I would change. I don't think you needed a rage. I think rage meters only work on some weapons. It's like we have a lot
Yeah,
of
this-
those already. You know what I mean?
This is not the type of weapon that needs a build meter.
The only thing cool I can imagine with this is if you activate your Texas Rage with like a bunch of Frontier Justice crits, because I imagine you could go like crazy with that, or like the Widowmaker.
Oh yeah, that's
maybe.
true.
That's the only cool.
Oh, okay, we have a Texan in chat saying Texas Rage is real.
All right, never mind.
So-
It's confirmed. Texas people do get angry sometimes. They are human. They experience the width of human emotion.
Yeah, and they also have a meter, Grouch, that fills up
Yeah, maybe in Texas.
Yeah.
that increases their fire rate. That's why they shoot so fast. Okay.
If they really want to make it accurate to Texas, it should be like a transphobia meter or something.
Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Thanks.
Um,
That's all. I was
You-
gonna say that, but I was like hedging my bets.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
okay, Pool Caber. Let's talk about some real shit. 25%. Oh my god. 25-second recharge. Can now randomly critical hit. 20% slower firing speed. Deploy 75%
Right, okay,
slower.
I'm sorry, but it's can now randomly. Is that like a benefit they're gonna lessen the thing? Can now randomly crit?
They should go all the way, just increase the chance of random crits.
I think
only randomly crits.
well with the Caber the reason
Yeah.
with the Caber the reason they nerfed it in the first place is because one hitting like medics was just too stupid, which is like I guess I agree with that, but at the same time it's like the way it is now is just atrocious. So
I do think it needs a recharge because like I really hate like I like using it sometimes, but I hate like I hit someone and I'm in the middle of the map and I have to walk all the way back to spawn to replenish it or die. Yeah.
I think it should definitely be able to one hit light classes, just not like medics or any like one that's really important.
Yeah, sniper definitely needs to be one hit.
Sniper, spy, scout, like who cares if they get one hit because they're just gonna come back anyway.
Yeah.
I think the biggest downside should be that it takes like a while to pull out, so it's like a risk reward. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like this has that. I don't think this is that bad.
Yeah.
I like the suggestion of the evil me in chat. Also make it taunt kill.
Yeah, that's true. If you
Yeah, it
don't-
needs to
Because it
taunt
has
kill.
that. Because it has a taunt like that's supposed to like kill, but it just doesn't. So it's just weird.
yeah, I mean, this is okay. I'll give this like a 6, 7.
Yeah. This is a
I just find
seven.
the line can now randomly crit very funny.
Alright, Candy Cane. On hit, absorb 50% of damage from the victim as health. 15% damage vulnerability. So when you hit someone, 50%. So from 35, what's the 50% of 35? Like
17.5.
so you get 17, 18 health per hit.
It's just a bat in it. I don't know. I guess that's fine. I think how it is now is it's just like the only thing that what's its downside is like you take like loads of explosion damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that should be just changed with just like maybe like 10% damage vulnerability when you have it out, maybe, or just like maybe keep it there.
I like the little health packs. I think they're.
I think the health
they're
packs is
cool.
a fun little gimmick.
Yeah.
Does it work when you? Does it only work when you kill them with the bat, or does it?
No. When you kill them,
Oh, okay. Well,
anyhow.
then I think
Oh,
I think it's
and
just downside. It's just getting one hit by soldiers is too annoying. So I think it's just needs.
An idea I had for it was that it drops small health packs when you kill people with your primary, but then it can drop like a medium health pack if you get them with the melee.
I like that.
You know,
That's-
Oh,
but
that's
then
cool.
but then it has like vulnerability when you're like have your melee out. So it's like either you're risking it all. You get fully healed with that melee hit, or you die. You know?
I like that. I just don't like the fact that you get one hit by soldiers. I think that's too annoying.
Yeah.
I think it should have a different downside. I don't know what though. This is fine. I guess this is like a 5.
I really like the candy cane as it is already. Like that, I know I'm not in the majority. I'm in the minority, but this seems actually like too strong for it. So I'm
I
gonna
don't know if it's too strong. It's just kind of weird.
absorbs 50% of the damage. 50% of the damage from. So I'm assuming that's the damage you did to the victim as health.
But like like bats are used as like a finishing weapon.
Oh yeah, so this is. I don't know if that. Yeah, they didn't specify whether it's from any weapon or just.
I think it's from this weapon because on hit that you'd assume.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, actually, yeah, bats do like fuck all damage, so this is really bad.
I think how it is now is fine. It's just that it has too big of a downside. Because I just hate being one hit as scout. It's just too much.
Honestly, it's really not that bad once you get used to it. Just like get good.
You can't get good you as a scout you will get hit by splash damage. Oh.
Huh?
As a scout you will get hit by scout splash damage. It's just going to happen.
All right, last rebalance. All right. Does the quick fix need a rebalance?
Maybe a little bit.
No, the quick fix is amazing.
It's really not that bad. But plus 50% Uber charge rate. Only Uber charges your pocket. On Uber charge, it's just a regular Uber, but it doesn't apply to you only your pocket. So it's just like in Meet the Medic.
That's how it used to be, wasn't it? It used to be.
It was never like that.
No, it was. I swear to God, it was at one point.
It was just in Meet the Medic part.
No, hang on. I gotta fucking slow this up.
No!
I might be having a Mandela effect.
It's just Meet the Medic.
I think like. Yeah, I mean.
I think it's fine. It's like neither here nor there.
Yeah. I'll give this like a. I do think getting rid of the blast jumping thing is kind of a bit shit.
Yeah.
I'll give it like a 5, 6 out of 10.
I don't know. I prefer the original. I prefer the quick fix we have now because the thing about the quick fix is that it's not a pocket based medigun. It's one where you can pretty reliably keep like your whole team alive if they're all around you. And the Uber itself is more like a one-up. So like if your whole team is low, you Uber, you can like heal all of them to full like instantly. I enjoy using it. So I don't think it's in need of a rebound, if I'm gonna be honest.
I 100% agree with Indy. And
Yeah, I
being
think
able
it's
to
fine.
jump like with your like soldier partner is just so fun. Why would you
Yeah,
not want to
that's
have?
great. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this could be its own weapon. It's just like, eh, I guess you Uber charge more often, but it's like,
I'm looking at the. I'm looking at what is it? The pay. I'm trying to find the.
it was never like that.
I'm trying.
bro.
I'm double checking because I swear to. I might be having a Mandela effect. I might be in the
It
Berenstain
was never like
universe.
that. It was never like
Well,
that.
India, I can't trust you until I see. Hang on.
I mean, yeah, I think this is just like a joke to try and recreate what it's like in Meet the Medic, where he like gets the Uber like insanely quickly, and then it only charges the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Like,
It's good.
um,
All right. Let's move on. So Azelle included show me all invisible spy
Okay,
section.
maybe
I
it
think this will
wasn't.
go by
I might be wrong.
really quick. So we have the dual agent. Okay, I'm not even reading the rest of this. Alt fire, hold M2 to see cloaked spies.
right, so like goodbye spy class.
The third degree rework for Pyro. Reveals cloaked and disguised spy in a radius when deployed.
Wait, what? Just
Deployed
just
speed
burn them.
bonus. Just and the sniper vision for the sniper, which
Sniper
let's see,
vision, wait.
allows.
Oh no, I've seen this one
allows the
before.
I think we've had this one on Swishcast. Allows the sniper
Yeah,
to see invisible in disguise.
That's
spy.
too annoying.
Sorry, this takes up the primary slot as well,
What?
so you don't have a fucking sniper rifle.
You're just playing like Call of Duty, like with fucking the SMG.
Bravo 6 going dark.
The sniper vision can be sapped.
Sorry.
When the sniper vision is sapped, everything in the sniper's vision goes dark.
Wait, so does an engineer have to remove the sapper from the sniper?
No, I think you're just blind forever.
I think this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous weapon. I think Call of Duty sniper is like as stupid as
No,
fuck.
this is not the sniper subclass.
I think you could make like a sniper vision type weapon for your secondary, but it wouldn't have to be this strong. Do you know what I mean? Like where you could see spies and shit. That's just like it just invalidates the class.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. This weapon does everything wrong, unfortunately. That's what Azelle put in here. So let's see this one.
Azelle.
Okay, so the reporter rivals allows you to see enemy. It's a spy primary.
This person
that
knows a
allows
lot
you
about
to
the
see
game.
enemy health. 25% faster firing speed, 100% more accurate. Wearer cannot carry the intelligent briefcase or pastime jack. Wearer cannot capture the point or push the payload. Killed enemy cause outlines other nearby enemy 1.5 meter from killed position.
This is
Outlines can be seen only by nearby teammates 1 meter from wearer.
I think this guy is like forgetting something about the spy. that the spy can already see the enemy's health. Like what?
Yeah, but now you
This
get to
is-
see it twice. It's easier to remember. You get two of them.
You get the exact.
This is really.
I don't think this guy has like played spy. I don't think he's unlocked spy yet. 100% more accurate. I mean, the revolver's already pretty accurate. 25.
I
don't get what
don't get it.
cannot get the pastime jack. Like, oh no.
Yeah, but you can't carry the intel. You can't capture the point or push the payload.
I think weapons that encourage you to not play the objective should not be in the game. I think that's a fair enough take. I don't know.
Yeah. Or that encourage you to kill your teammates.
I think the only
game
one, the
spot
only
in
one
the
that's
solid
like
map.
that makes sense is like the jumper weapons because they're like because like otherwise they would you could just like carry them.
Really
Mhm.
strong.
But not push the payload is crazy. I think not being able to cap points is ridiculous. That is crazy.
That's insane.
I have to give this one a 0.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's see what else is there.
That's-
Okay,
that's Azel's weapon.
that's Azel's weapon. So should we move on to the next part of the show, to the final part of the show?
Can I switch back to
Where
the
we-
old overlay?
Yeah, where we show
We're
our
back.
weapon ideas.
All right.
Oh! Wait! I'm so sorry. I actually let's do this first. I have a weapon. I have 3 weapons here, and I have 3 weapons here. 2 of them are from real weapon ideas from the r/weapon ideas wiki. Weapon ideas wiki, and one of them is one I made up. So you guys have to guess which one I made up. Are you ready for that?
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah.
before you do that, I'm sorry to do this, but I really need to take a piss.
All right, it's fine.
2
It's fine.
seconds.
Sam's gone too, so let's just wait. So how you doing, Grouch? What's
I'm not
happening?
bad. How's your week going?
I'm doing all right. I mean, it's just been released that video today. It's a stress off my mind. Just
Oh, I
chilling.
haven't seen it yet. I didn't realize you posted.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope you like it if you do get a chance to see it. When's your next one? When's that happening?
I've just been working on Thunder Jumper so much recently, but yeah, I want to make another video probably by the end of the month because I'm hoping to finish Thunder Jumper by the end of this month as well and have it
Oh, I
published
can't
like
wait for
early
that.
September.
If you guys
Yeah.
don't know, Grouch is working on a game called Thunder Jumper, which is like a 2D side scroller that has rocket jumping as the main mechanic. It's freaking sweet.
Yeah, rocket jumps and grapple hooks. There's a free
Yeah,
demo
it's-
on Steam right now. It's called Thunder Jumper, so you can go play it.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome.
So, how about that airline food?
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Okay, he's back. When's the other one back?
I think you just got back too.
I'm back. Did I miss anything? Hello.
Okay. Are you guys ready to
Do
see
we need to
these
put
3
screen-
weapons?
Do we need to put it back on screen share?
Yeah. I'll
Alright,
just
sorry.
screen share this. All right.
And we're back.
Okay.
So one of these is fake.
So we have
Huh?
one of these is made by me, and the other 2 are real. Okay, are you
I-
ready?
I'm gonna assume you didn't make this one because you would make a joke like level sex shotgun.
Yeah, he's not
I don't
funny
know.
enough to be able to come up with that.
yeah.
Okay, so this one is the Ruski's ruler. It's level sex shotgun. Weapon has inverse fall off. Weapon mini crits at long range. Mini crits when it would usually crit, and minus 50% clip size.
Do you have to give these a rating
Okay.
as well?
No.
What class is this for?
Heavy.
It's a shotgun.
Oh, is it for, I thought it was for heavy because it was called Rusky's ruler. Oh, what the fuck?
And then we have the self builder. It's buildings automatically level up after 5 seconds each level. You cannot move buildings. Minus 30% building health.
Okay.
And then the final one is the sticky trapper. Stickies do more damage the further away you are. Minus 30% clip size, no random crits.
What is this the gimmick of doing more damage the further away you are?
I'm gonna say you made the construction thing.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah,
made this
this
one
one?
Self builder.
because it's the only one that like sticks out. There's like some.
This one?
Yeah.
Is this everyone's answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you are wrong.
Okay, right, okay, wait. Let's guess
Okay,
which one.
So you have to guess between these 2. All right. So Ruski's ruler or the sticky trapper.
I think yours was inspired off the other one.
They're both the same.
I'm gonna go with what was the one that had level sex shotgun? I'm gonna go with that one.
I
No way he'd be able to come up with that. I'm going with the other one.
That
the
knee
sticky
slapper.
trapper.
I'm going with the sticky trapper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grouch and Sam are going with the sticky trapper.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, party is wrong.
Oh,
So
fuck.
it's the sticky trapper. What do you guys think of my idea?
Wah, wah. I don't get it. The only class where more damage the further away that makes sense is like sniper.
So you'd set down some stickies and then walk really far away.
It's genius.
I think there's potential in this one.
Um,
Okay, do we want to keep the screen share on and show the weapons?
Or can I
'Cause
just drag
have
them on
images
screen
from 'em.
because it's like.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
let's get back.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
that.
Okay. Who wants to go? Can we do a wheel? Or do you
Sure.
guys want, does anyone just want to like go off the dome? All right. By the way, this is the section. Wait. Let me explain the concepts for new people who've just joined. So what we're gonna do is we have all hit the lab and come up with our own Team Fortress 2 weapon. So what I did is I called up my boy Gabe and I said to him, Gabe, I've got 4 weapon ideas ready for you to put in the game. And Gabe, he told me, he said, that is good, but we could only accept 1 right now. I was like, fuck! So I was like, right, let's get all these ideas on Swishcast. And today, the chat is gonna decide which weapon is gonna be put in TF2. But be careful, because only 1 can be put in the game. The rest must be discarded
Yeah,
forever.
you guys, you guys do have to decide. And also, Azelle has one, or we're gonna read hers out.
So there's
as
going to
well.
be 5 weapons today, and we're going to have to pick 1 to be put in the game, okay? That we've all come up with, and we've all tried very hard.
Yeah.
We're all gonna argue hard for our weapons.
All right, who's going first? Should be the guest, Grouch.
Should we do Azelle first, since she's not here?
Actually,
should do a
Azelle's
wheel.
not here. Azelle's
Oh
not
yeah,
here,
Azelle
so-
has that like bionicle looking thing.
Do you want to do Azelle's first, because she's not here?
Let's do
Yeah.
Azelle's first.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
we'll start with Azelle's weapon. So I'm putting it on screen now. Her weapon is called the Le Accumulateur. It's got an absolutely epic weapon design. First off,
Design is epic.
okay, so this is a level spy zapper. It does minus 30% zapping speed on buildings. However, it will gain zapper charge on backstab, so you'll get like which gives you more zapping speed. Max zapper charge of 7 backstab, so it's like a snowballing type weapon.
Right.
Lose all zapper charge on use or death. So basically, I think what this means is that like the more backstabs you get, the more like damage your zapper does. However, when it starts off, it's like worse than your default zapper. So it's because it's like an Islander zapper type weapon. Okay, what do you guys think of this?
I really like this.
Yeah, I think that's really good.
I think the design is what sells it.
It's not
I
off.
think having a giant epic robot attack the sentry is peak.
By the way, Grouch, if you don't see the stream, you can see it in
Oh
the...
yeah, I see it in chat.
server.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it in
Yeah.
chat as well. What do you think, Grouch?
Pretty cute. Definitely the aesthetic of it is the best part.
Yeah, I like.
I do really like the idea of like supercharging your sapper and so it just like almost immediately kills the sentry you're targeting or something. I think that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's a good idea. The thing is with zappers though, I feel like with me, I just kind of want a zapper to do its job. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Just like
Right.
Just
I mean,
zapping.
it's still like zapping, you know, even if you don't have any backstabs, but it's like slower.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely would be one I want to see. I would want to see how bad minus 30% is at the start. Do you know what I mean? Because having to get two
I mean, I'd
backstab.
imagine it'd have to be bad.
I think the only thing I'd say, I think 7 backstabs might be a bit too much.
Well, it's almost double speed. It's not double speed quite.
Yeah, because like the
if you
thing
get
is, it's plus
7.
15% per, right? That means you have to get 2 backstabs just for it to be up to par with the zapper. Do you know what I mean? Which I think might be a bit too much. Because like getting 7 backstabs is not easy to do. That is like really difficult.
Yeah, I'd maybe change the limit to like 4 or 5 backstabs, perhaps.
Yeah, and have like 1 backstab be enough to like put it up to what it used to be. If that makes sense. So you're trading like consistency for like the occasional like sentry ability to just fuck shit up as with sentries. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'd give it a 7 or an 8, I guess.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah.
8, 9 from me. Crouch, what about you?
Yeah, I think like I'd say maybe like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, that's good. I would like to see it in game though. Okay, let's move on to
It
the
would be
next
cool.
one.
I would like to see a giant robot in game that Spike
Alright.
can deploy.
Okay, Indy.
I want mine to be next one.
All right, go on, Indy. Put
I'll
it in
put
chat
it-
as well, so I'm
I'll-
put it on screen.
I will put it in chat momentarily.
I'm gonna put
Alright,
them all up on
here-
screen in a minute when we go for the votes. The picture. Okay, here we go. All right, Indy, I'm gonna let you take it.
I made a very. I didn't write the stats to look like the kind of stat that'd be in TF2. I just wrote them to be like easily explainable on stream. So, basically, it's a sticky bomb launcher for demo, where stickies can now stick to enemy players. So if you hit a player directly, it sticks to them. And it also, I doubled the projectile speed, so it's like easier to hit direct stickies because sticky projectiles are really slow. But as a downside, it only has 3 stickies in the clip. So what I imagined this would be is like hitting like obviously you can hit people and detonate and then they die, but also this could be really good for like hitting 1 or 2 people and then they go back to their team and then you detonate. Like one thing I could imagine is you're playing payload and then you can just hit somebody with 1 or 2 stickies and then they walk back to the cart where the rest of their team is and then you can just detonate and then they explode. That's my idea.
Okay, Indy, I think this is a really, really funny idea. If you've ever played Paladins, it's like King Bomb. He does the exact same thing. However, there is one major flaw of this weapon.
Yeah, you could just shoot pipes instead. I'm
No,
just
that's
going
not
off
it.
what is it?
There is an absolute like major like trolling like avenue you can take with this.
griefing.
That you could, if you have a friend on the other team and you want to just like ruin everyone's day, you could just put free. Wait, is there like a max amount of stickies you can put on? Huh?
I actually didn't think. I think I would make the max amount of stickies you can put on someone like 2.
Okay, because if you could put 8
You'd
stickies on a guy,
You'd still fucking ruin somebody. You'd still actually, like if it acts like a normal sticky, and then it doesn't like it. You know, it's still gonna do the same amount of damage, but just spread across a load of people. So it's still gonna be a really bad grief.
I actually did not think about that.
The first thing I thought of when I
see
see this weapon, the first thing I thought of is that I'd get someone like the bomb on, we'd play, I'd put 8 stickies on him, then I'd say go and spawn.
go into spawn.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Okay. I have a few. I think it's a good idea because what you could do is say if you see like a heavy, you can put a couple stickies on him, and then that's so you just get like he's not going to be able to run away in time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think I think to like prevent trolling, I think the like stickies should unstick after a while, maybe after like 10
Yeah, that
seconds.
could work. That could work, yeah. Or maybe the stickies should just detonate after a set amount of time or something.
Yeah, but I don't think that'd be as fun.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they should maybe they should unstick. Another thing that's important, there should be some sort of like UI on screen when you're like where it tells you how many stickies you've got attached to you, like maybe some sort of like marker or something. That's it. Just so because like otherwise you are not gonna like know. You know what I mean? It's gonna be too unclear.
Yeah. Though maybe it would be funny to just like explode out of nowhere because you weren't paying attention.
That would be funny the first couple times, but I think after a year that's just gonna piss everyone off.
Like you're walking back to your team and they're all like, no, please,
stop. I think the funness factor on this weapon is a 10. I think this could be one of the funniest fun weapons in TF2. However, I'm a bit worried that after like the fun the funniness is like the joke has gotten old. You know what I mean? It might be a bit annoying.
Yeah, people asked, are there any way to destroy them? Enemies can destroy them. I imagine that like you can air blast them off. Yeah, probably. Yeah, like they're saying in chat.
I think the weapon is really fun, but I don't think I could give it a 10 just because of like I feel like
Yeah,
there's too much exploits you could do with it.
I might have gone too far into thinking about how fun it be rather than
I think
balanced.
you're thinking like George Lucas with all the ideas. You may have gone too far in a few places, but what do you think, Sam?
Not like yeah. Just I think it's just gonna be used for like griefing, honestly.
I mean, you can already do a bit of griefing as a demo of like spawn camping and stuff, but like
Yeah.
I feel like this.
No, but I mean like enemy team grief, like
Yeah.
your own team griefing, that type of thing.
I guess it would work better in casual because you can't control who's on the other team. But in like say you're playing like Uncle Topia or like a community server or Swishcast Central, you could just like be if you had Jim and Joe Bastard on the other like playing the game, you could just like ruin everything. You know what I mean?
What do you think, Grouch?
Yeah, I think generally weapons that like punish you for having stupid teammates, like there really aren't very many of those. I think if I was on a team and everyone was a high IQ intellectual and like knew how their weapon worked, that'd be fun. But it just takes like one guy to not know how it works and to run into his teammates to
Yeah,
just
but I do
destroy
think
everything.
it's like funny to just see a guy with like 3 stickies on him running back to a dispenser, and it was like, no, please.
I think that would be really funny. I think definitely having the ability for teammates to like get the stickies off you as well, like shoot them or like air blast them. You know what I mean? I think because like
Yeah, definitely.
because otherwise it's just like because then it's like say if you do have a stupid player who doesn't know he's got stickies on him, you can all disarm him and stop him from causing problem. Do you know what I mean? So I think that I
definitely
think
needs workshopping.
I think it's a really fun. I like the idea itself is really funny and fun. But at the same time, it just needs. There would need to be something to stop it from being exploited. That's my opinion.
All right, should we move on to the next one?
Yeah. Who wants to go next? How about you, Sam?
Oh yeah, go on.
All
right.
Put it in chat.
Yeah. Okay, now I wanna preface mine. So hurling is an Irish game. Scout is from Boston, and there's a big Irish population in Boston, so I feel like it fits his character thematically. Basically, you like fucking whack a ball like 50 meters in the game hurling. So I believe that it will be able to reflect 3 projectiles. As it reflects them, it starts getting a bit damaged, and then after the 3rd one, it breaks completely. And it has let's say a minute recharge. There's a minus 30% damage on melee hits, and there's no random critical hits. What are we thinking?
I thought hurling.
I like
was the
this
one.
one.
I thought hurling was the the thing where you have like the disc and you have to like with the ice.
That's
you have to,
curling.
That's curling, yeah. Yeah, because what inspired this is that you can actually hit enemy projectiles with the Sandman ball, but it's so hard to do that it like basically never happens. This is gonna act more like a smaller Pyro's air blast.
I think one change I would make to this is give it faster switching speed. If that makes sense.
Yes, that could probably be done.
Because I feel like the time it would take to like switch to the weapon would make it too hard to reflect things with, if that makes sense.
It wouldn't have to be that big though, because if you think about it, like you have like the what's it called, the Rap Assassin, which like you're already using to hit enemies with, so I don't think the switch speed would need to be buffed too much.
Would the like reflecting thing be its own button, or would it just be part of like the melee swing?
Just be like right click.
Yeah, I think having a clear animation as well would help when you're like reflecting it.
Yeah,
and the window should be like window should be similar to Pyro's air blast as well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah, I like this weapon as well. I think this is good.
Let's go.
It's definitely fun as well.
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking, D?
I think it's fun. I don't know about it breaking. I'm just thinking like with it breaking, I'd probably not make it like you can't use it or something. I'd make it like if it's broken, it's still a melee, but it does like 10 damage per swing or something. And I probably wouldn't have it recharge. I'd probably make it like the caber where you would go back to spawn and pick up
No,
a new one.
I'm sorry, but having to go back to spawn to get a new weapon
Yeah,
is
but like
dreadful.
yeah, but you're the scout. You can just zoom around like however you want. And I think reflecting 3 projectiles before breaking in a single life, that's already really good. I think the drawback of walking your ass back to spawn to pick up a new hurl, I think that'd be fine.
Someone said in
I
chat
think it'd be
that
cool. Yeah, what's up?
sorry, someone said in chat that instead of damage, it should be swing speed because otherwise you could just like spam it.
Yeah,
Uh,
that makes sense.
what do you mean swing speed? Wait, sorry, say
Like
again?
lower swing
It's like
speed.
instead of less damage, it's like a slower swing speed because otherwise you can like spam it. I think that
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
you can only spam it 3 times. Like,
Oh, does it? Wait, if you miss the reflect though, does it like still break?
No,
um,
I don't think so. If you just swing at nothing, I don't think it should break
Yeah.
on nothing.
yeah, no, it doesn't break if you swing it nothing.
Yeah, because
Oh,
like,
yeah, I get, yeah, but the swing, the reflect is like slightly slower than like it's like I assume it to be the same speed as like hitting the Sandman or the Rap Assassin ball, that type of thing.
yeah, I think it should have a little bit of a cooldown, maybe just like the similar,
Yeah.
like bit more to like what Air Blast is, because you could just be like run into a soldier and just like mindlessly press it and then just get like and just like that would be like that wouldn't be good, but
Yeah.
just definitely be like if you have good timing you can like reflect a projectile back. I think it's good. It's a good idea. I'm all right with it breaking. I don't think the going back to spawn thing is too bad. It just depends on the weapon. Like it depends how like important the weapon is to your kit, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, but you do have to remember there are like going back to spawn on certain like on a King of the Hill map, it's probably not going to be that bad. On a payload map, it might be a bit horrendous because there are some where it's like you're out of the fight for ages.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you could have it like recharge, or maybe from like an ammo pack or something. Yeah. I don't know. I like this weapon though. I think it's good. It's simple and it's got a good idea. I think that's what that's like the most important thing. Like with the weapons before, there's a lot more just like giant walls of like stat changes. It's like you're just like, what is the weapon supposed to be? I lost its like point. I'd give this one an 8 or a 9. Honestly, I like this one. What do you guys think?
I think it'd be cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it'd be cool if hitting an enemy with it like pushed them similar to the like Force of Nature, just to stay on theme with like the hurling like side of it. And then that would prevent it so that if you're up in a soldier's face, you can't just spam the thing in his face and make it so he can't shoot rockets at you, because hitting him once would send him back, and then he'd have a better shot at being able to hit you with a rocket.
A really good question from An3 in chat. Does a mini crit like Air Blast does?
I'd say yeah.
Mini crit underwater like the tennis racket.
Underwater.
If you air blast with it underwater.
Yeah, I think getting Scout Reflect is very powerful though. So, because
yeah, that's why I tried to cap it at just 3.
Yeah, you might. Yeah. I
think
if that ends up,
it might even be 2, but I wrote 3, so we'll go with 3.
I think if the like if it turns out being too strong, you could make it like 1 and that's like recharge, but that might be too.
Yeah, it's just it's not something that needs like major balance. Like it just needs adjustments, basically minor adjustments.
Yeah, but I like the idea. I think it's good. You just have to. It's just to be careful because like the thing is, Scout can literally run into projectiles to like reflect them, unlike Pyro, who's not fast enough to do that. Yeah, no, I'd give it an 8 or a 9, honestly. Should we move on to the next one? Who wants to go next? Me or Grouch?
I think we should leave the guest for last.
Okay, I'll do me then. All right, my one is a bit crazy. You'll have to hear me out. There's also some things that aren't on the stat list that I'll need to explain. Okay, I'll put it in chat. I think this idea has been done before, but I don't think it's done how I've done it. So don't accuse me of copying anyone, because I didn't copy off anyone specifically, but I think it's definitely an idea that's probably been done before. Okay, all right, here it is. It's a secondary for the sniper. It's called the Bushman's Boomerang. Here we go.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna put it on screen. So basically, it's a boomerang for the sniper. So the sniper now has a little projectile. And basically, what you can do is you can throw it and it will come back to you. So when you throw it, it can like knock back people. It doesn't say how much damage it would do. I imagine it would do like 65 or 60, maybe 50. Depends how like annoying that would be. Anyway, the cool thing about it is that you can like, the thing is with sniper is that you're always getting hit by people and you're always getting like chipped away. And I think one of the most annoying you have to is running back to resupply clockers or like running for ammo. So with the boomerang, what you can do is if you see a health kit or an ammo pack, you can just throw the boomerang and it'll just pick it up. It can pick it and it can pick up anything that's in its way. So if you're in like a good spot, you can just like stay there, go damage, throw the boomerang, get some health back, and then you're good. It can also hit on return when you throw things back. The knockback on hit is because when it's returning, it will like knock people out of the way, so he doesn't get lost. The main downside though is that if you're like not good with the boomerang and you like throw it in places, then run back, so you're like it like hits a wall, or you throw it and it like your pyro like burns it or something, it gets like destroyed, and you have to like wait for it to recharge, or like you can get it from like a resupply locker, and yeah, that's it. What do you guys think?
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that graphic?
I don't know. I just looked up boomerang TF2. Well, yeah. So yeah, any thoughts? Change?
I think grabbing ammo packs is a bit much. I think hitting people is enough. In my opinion.
I think the point of it is to like because like what's something that's really annoying is snipers having to keep running back for health kits and like stuff, because like sniper you're just gonna get chipped away slowly. So the whole point is it's supposed to be like a sort of like a utility tool plus a weapon, because I feel like as a weapon it's like it wouldn't be as good as the SMG because it would be a bit slow because you have to wait for it to come back. That's the thing. But the fact is that you can use it to like give you like health and ammo without having to like run around. Yeah, so if it hits a wall, it's not if it hits a wall it gets destroyed. It's that if it for some reason it can't make its way back to the sniper. So say if you like throw it and then you like run somewhere weird where it can't get to you because there's like a wall in the way, then you have to like wait for it to like recharge, which takes a while. If that makes sense. If it hits a wall, it will just bounce back to you. If that makes sense. But if it's like if you're like not careful with it and you just keep and you like hits a wall or or someone like burns it or destroys it, then you have to wait. I'm not sure.
Can pyros air blast it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I imagine, but then I imagine it would probably come back to them again, and they would keep air blasting it like a ping pong.
Oh, that would be so funny to keep air blasting it over and over.
What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's it called? I think the return ammo and health kit is a bit too much. But other than that, like I think you really just kind of need to get rid of that line and then you're good. When you say destroy by fire, you don't mean your own teammates, do you? Okay. So
like a
well then yeah, I think that this would work really well actually. But just get rid of the returning ammo and health kits.
Well, I don't imagine the boomerang going like extremely far. Like
when you say you lose your secondary, is it like you have to go back to resupply?
No,
or
I
is
imagine
it
would like charge up. Just to like
what you could even do is do something like the Sandman ball, where it's like you can run back over to it and pick it back up.
Yeah, you could do that, I guess, if it gets interrupted, because like I imagine it would fall to the floor or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think at that point you can just pick it back up.
Well, I wanted to. The thing is, I don't want it to just be like a weapon, because I feel I feel like it just wouldn't be that good if it was just a weapon. I kind of want it to have some utility as well. So I think picking up health.
Right.
If maybe not ammo. If because I know some people would be like, oh well, you can now just like camp infinitely, which I guess, but it's like, I feel like at least health then, or like it can pick up some stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because
Health works. Yeah.
I think it makes it more useful. Because I think it's just a weapon. It's just kind of boring in my opinion. I like the idea that you can use it. You're like sacrificing a bit of like self defense for a more like utility and prolonged like life. If that makes sense. Yeah, that's basically it. What do you guys think? What's your rating? Also, yes,
I'd say that's like a 9.
also yes, your user welcome to steal this idea. I'm completely fine with that.
I've seen this idea float around the internet before. I love the idea of sniper having boomerang.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna delete it now. Okay, we have seen every idea. It's time for the face-off. Face-off.
You forgot.
Yep,
Greg.
every idea.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot.
You fucking idiot.
I thought, oh yeah, because you said earlier you didn't get an image, did you?
No. So I'm just gonna screenshot my notes app real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when Indy told me about this whole shebang, they did not mention that I needed to bring a graphic or anything. So the idea is to replace Spy's invisibility watch with a smoke screen. So it's like a one-time use, and then it recharges after 12 seconds. And just gives him a speed boost for a couple of seconds. And it would be about the size of probably a little bit smaller than a Counter-Strike smoke, and would last 6 seconds. So he wouldn't be able to go invisible at all. It would just be completely replaced with a smoke screen. That's the whole idea.
How big is the smoke screen? How thick is it as well?
It would be completely opaque, if you're in the smoke, so you would not be able to see through it at all.
Because in CS:GO when they throw the smoke screen, it's when you go in, it kind of puts a texture on your screen, so you can't see through it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot like that, but smaller, and it would only last 6 seconds. So Counter-Strike smokes last 18 seconds, which is crazy. So it'd be a lot less of an effect than a Counter-Strike smoke, but it would have a similar effect.
What do you guys think?
I think it could probably ruin the game, but I think it'd be fun to play around with.
I see. I can't think of a situation where you'd want to use this over the stock cloak. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's kind of it's similar to the Dead Ringer. It's a get out of jail escape.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Well,
you could use it to block off sniper sight lines. So instead of just killing the sniper, if you're not able to get to him, you just smoke out his sight line.
I've always thought about a smoke screen idea for sniper because it's
for sniper.
No, not for sniper, to counter sniper because
okay.
because there's not a lot of sniper straight up counters in the game besides going.
Yeah,
sniper.
exactly.
So yeah, I quite like the idea, but it's one. It's I feel like you'd have to it'd be hard to it's hard to see without seeing how big the smoke effect is. You know what I mean? One thing I think.
I guess I could have brought a.
One thing that's quite worrying is that I feel like if you could spam the smoke everywhere, if you had a bunch of spies or you're right outside a spawn of a resupply closet, I think that could be extremely annoying.
I think that's
turn it into CS:GO.
Yeah.
I think that is my favorite part about the idea, because normally if you have 12 spies on a team, you just lose, right? If you have 12 soldiers on a team, or 12 heavies, or 12 engineers, you can actually do well. But with 12 spies, there is no stacking potential. So this would give
team
them
see through the smoke. Hold on.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I think the team should be able to see through it.
Yeah, that is a good question. I don't know.
I think they should be, because then there's griefing potential. It's going on the 2-fort sniper battlements and just fucking smoke screening in front of the sniper.
Yeah.
Midnight Crystal in chat put does it block sentries from shooting?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Probably not, because you could just do it on the sentry and then it's just disabled for 6 seconds.
Yeah, that is true. The thing I'm worried about with this is just like it's again with Indie's thing. I think it's a really fun idea, but at the same time, I feel like there's a bit of griefing potential with this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
I feel like it would have to be, like, okay, so you know how like the gas passer, like you can't just like get it back from a resupply closet. You have to build it over time. I feel like it would have to be similar to that. It would have to be like set up in a similar way to that. But at the same time, you're taking away Spy's cloak, which is like kind of what he needs to be able to flank. So it's like, I'm not sure. I think, okay.
Yeah, I'm just curious how it would play out. Like, I have no idea how it would work.
I think it should be quick.
Like, how it would change gameplay.
I think the smoke should be quick. It shouldn't last more than like 4 seconds. And I think maybe, I don't know, maybe instead of a zapper, you could like do a little smoke bomb, and then like still have the cloak, so you can like then throw the smoke bomb down, then use the cloak and get out. Do you see what I mean? Because like I feel like if you get rid of Spy's cloak, he basically is like impossible for him to get behind anyone. Do you know what I mean? Except like, but unless you're like really good at disguising.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think. But I like the idea though, of a smoke bomb. I think
An alternative I had thought of would be like it would be a knife. So kind of like how the big earner gives you a speed boost after you stab someone. Instead of a speed boost, it would like deploy a little bit of smoke to help you get away.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think Spy, maybe just in general, I think Spy needs more utility items.
I agree.
Because in terms of just being a pick class, he just loses to sniper every time.
We was saying that earlier with that other spy weapon. There was that knife, which is like I think the concept of making Spy more of a supportive class is good, but it's just that like the way they did it was a kind of weird.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think it's good. It's a good idea. Should I start the vote right now?
Yeah, you start the vote.
Can you put the randomizer in as well?
So YouTube polls only let you have 4 options, so I'm just gonna not put mine in because we all agreed that one was like the worst one. So let's just.
I think that was the funniest, most fun one to be.
No, I think that one was fun.
I think that one was the most fun out of all of them. However, I think it has a fatal flaw that needs to be reworked.
Yeah, no. So I'll put in the other 4. All right, I'm starting the poll right now. Can you put all of them on screen so people know all the stats?
Okay, this is Grouchy. Grouchy's on the bottom right. I'll put them next to whoever gave the idea. Here we go.
There we go. So you guys can vote which one you like best.
What was it? And then where's Sam's? And then there's Azel's. Azel. Her name is Azel. Alright,
My name is
then Azel is usually down
Azel, and I am proud to be.
Okay, there you go. It is time to vote for which one should we put in the game.
Come on, guys, get the hurl up.
Gotta start hurling.
No, I do like the idea of Spy having more support options. I think instead of like zappers, he should have like a different ways to like just zappers. That slot should just be for like different types of support weapons. Like
yeah, no, because like all he has is like the red tape recorder.
Like that's the bit, and it's like it technically is a support weapon, but it's so weird on how it does it. It's like such a weird situational way. I think you said it, Grouch, where it was like it like prevents them from like destroying the sentry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it has such a limited use case.
But like in that
there's
use
so
case,
few scenarios where you want to use it.
Yeah, it's like it's just so limited. And with that use case as well, you can also just like switch class, and that kind of invalidates it. So it's just like.
Well, then you lose your Spencer.
Yeah, so it's like it's just a weird way of doing that. Like I don't get it. I like the idea. That was one of my favorite ideas from that video you did, where it was like it like disables the sentry, but it's like harder to break. I think that's like if you like time that with a push, it could be like really good.
Yeah, it was fun to play around with.
Yeah.
Right. How long will we wait for the poll?
Let's give it a couple of minutes.
Yeah, one more minute.
How was work today?
Not good.
Why?
I got hit by a car.
Oh,
Did you get shot? You work at where do you work, Sam? Tell them about your job.
I work in an airsoft arena.
What was your worst airsoft experience?
I got shot in the cock and balls.
Did you actually?
I actually did.
Oh my goodness.
Point blank.
Did they do it on
Point blank.
purpose?
It was not on purpose, but it did not make me hate that person less.
How do you accidentally shoot
I
someone
had to
point
I
blank
had
in the
to like
cock?
leave I had to like leave the game zone, and I was like curled up in the fucking gun hut. It was
Okay, hold on. While Sam's
Oh,
telling
I-
the story, you guys put in your weapon ideas if you have any, or that's our last section. Any ideas you guys can throw at us, and then we'll conclude the poll. Okay.
All right.
Sam,
Once I
continue.
conclude my story, we'll conclude the poll. Yeah, basically, I had to curl up in the gun hut, and I was like out. I was just like out of function for the next for like basically the rest of the day. It does not sound like it would be that painful, but it was like point blank. So,
It sounds like it'd be extremely painful.
yeah.
I cringe just hearing that story.
It was.
You have my
Point
sympathies.
blank. My goodness.
We do work horror stories. I can tell you about some of the horrible rooms I've had to clean in housekeeping.
Didn't you have one with a dildo in it?
No, everyone's had one with a dildo in it. That's like tame. I haven't told you about the BDSM room and the blood stained sheets. You don't know. I think this might get us age restricted actually, so I don't know if I should tell this story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
no,
not.
yeah. Yeah, no, I do like. We only have one weapon idea in chat, and I think it's my favorite one so far. Blow up sentry with
sentry
mine.
mind.
That's definitely a Joker class or Joker weapon. We just come up with like Joker weapons for this like hypothetical Joker class.
I say you could probably cut the poll now.
I'm saying here's
no,
the
it's
Joker
still
weapon.
getting
Secret
votes.
landmines you dig underground.
Oh, can the Joker class dig underground like and then emerge wherever he pleases?
What if he has ender pearls?
Oh, that would be a great crossover.
Oh, let's give him like fire aspect on all his weapons. That'd be fun.
Okay. So the Joker, obviously, you need a nod to Gotham's Joker. Can he have like laughing gas where he just throws it like Girardi and makes everyone laugh?
Yeah, that's
To like do the shot and throw it
course. You guys, everyone
Yeah.
love the Sandman. Let's do that. Like a AOE fucking like splash damage
AOE
Sandman.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. But thing is, since it's the Joker class, it also affects your teammates.
Oh, great. I think with Joker, he used to have ways to kill his own annoy his own teammates. That was,
Yeah.
this is like here's a weapon. He has a 52 stack deck of cards, and depending on what card he throws at you, it's how much damage it does.
What if the alt fire is you have to force your enemy to choose a card, and if it's not the right card, they die.
There you go. Here's one. The
No, your
shuffler.
teammate dies.
Here's one. The shuffler. It automatically shuffles the team.
All right. We have a weapon idea here. Unique shotgun for pyro. That's all she wrote. Okay, never mind. So let's the next one.
You could make a flaming shotgun for pyro. That might be cool.
Name
That'd be sweet.
muted freak. Spy sapper. Spy can put mute effect on enemy. Muted enemies can't shoot, heal, do callouts, or use voice chat for 18 seconds.
They've got that
A
effect on
20-second
all three
restart.
supplies.
Yeah. Spy can't sap buildings. Minus 50% walking speed.
That seems way too strong.
Is
I think
it's
it's trying to be like
lot.
Overwatch, innit? Of like, what's her name?
Sombra.
What does that do actually? I don't know. I've not played enough Overwatch. Like when she like.
Sombra can just locks away their abilities. Like they can't use their abilities, and that's about it. I think they removed that now. I think all it does now is give you a damage vulnerability, which stinks. But yeah, I don't know.
I think
That one
Spy should
is
have
a lot.
sapper What if you had a sapper that he can put on someone else and it doesn't do damage, but it drains their score on the scoreboard?
What the you suck ability?
It makes you bottom score.
The Noobinator.
Okay, here's another one. A heavy minigun that deploys a radar-like radius that extends the more he fires. Like what's the radar do? Oh, a radar like it tags enemies? Like the longer he fires? That's fine.
I do like the idea of
don't know.
more support items for Spy. I genuinely do fuck with that idea.
That's true.
I think it's radar. Like when you hit the enemy, it turns their volume up on their client.
Oh, blows their ears out.
Oh, hold
Wakes
on.
up their mom.
So there was this idea I remember back in the day where it was one that like the spy can like is like a weapon that gives him the ability to listen to the enemy's team's comms.
I think that's like worthless.
You can like see voice chat and like see team chat. I think that I don't think that should be a weapon though. I think that should just be an innate ability of the spy. Like,
Yeah, I think you should just be able to do that.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be
Ironically,
a
that'd be great.
ability of the spy in TFC, but they scrapped it.
Yeah. Plus that ability literally only works on like some servers because if you just have all talk on, it's like what's the fucking point?
What about giving Hev a grappling hook?
There already is grappling hooks.
Yeah, but for heavy
And
casual.
Does he need one? Like, why heavy?
I think it's a good idea as long as it also mini crits underwater.
That
I think that's like a fundamental part of the trial.
Okay. I'm taking one more idea from chat. Spy knife. He uses his hand to do a fatal blow. It has faster firing speed. It's silent, but deals no damage when it's not a backstab. That's
like you
cool
snap their neck.
visually.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like, they do like a karate chop on their neck or something. Like in spy movies. I think that's a cool visual.
Yeah, that's cute. I like it.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
They should have a sleeper hold for sniper where you can just like grab you and just like
grab you and enter a third-person animation where it's sleeper hold.
Yeah,
and then it's like a PS4 game. You have to spam buttons that come up on screen.
you have to
like
waggle
easy.
you have to like waggle the stick to get out of it.
Okay.
Should I put these off screen now? These weapons. I think. Are we good? We good with the
I
votes?
think I meant the votes are in.
Okay.
It's a landslide 52% for your boomerang party.
Really? I win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's
I
and then
finally
it's a
win something.
and then it's a tie between Sam's and Azel's for 17%, and Grouch comes in last with 11.
Oh.
I should have made it bleed.
I think Grouch is Grouch does have the right idea. I keep saying this, but Spy does need more support options because he's barely a support.
He really
class
does. He
right
really
now.
does.
I really think this like the Zapper shot should just be called the support slot, and there should just come up with tons of support weapons, like a smoke screen.
That would be cool.
You could come up with little gadgets for him to use. Like, come on, there's like so many ideas. But yeah,
All right,
I actually
think-
won last
I
night.
think
Remember
we're
we did that sexiness tier list in chat. Was it Sam? I think you
Yeah.
won, didn't you, sexy boy.
I
did
think
win,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
But he did
he's
ping his
gonna
Discord
because he
server.
rigged it.
He
'Cause He
did.
pinged his Discord
I
server.
didn't fucking ping my Discord.
You did. Yeah, I saw
hold
you do it on your phone. You
No,
were like,
I pinged them well before we did
You were
that.
like,
fucking...
guys, they were doing a tier. They're trying to rank them who's sexy.
You can actually go back
where my
and check
fangirls
the
at,
message.
and you put it in your
You
Discord.
can actually go back. I don't have fucking fangirls. I wish I did.
You was telling us the story about how
Can
there
I
was
be
like 10
one?
babes in
La
your
la
VC.
la 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 la.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
I think it's time to end the stream. I think
Yeah.
I'm Sam says he's dying for a shit in my DMs. I'm shattered. I'm tired.
Damn.
Shattered.
Yeah. That's. I think we've done it. This is the greatest Swishcast yet.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun. Thanks for inviting me, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you
Grouchy,
very
you're
much.
Hell
welcome.
yeah.
on.
This is the
Anytime,
second- this is
anytime,
the second
Grouch.
time you've been on. Have you think it's better or we've gotten better or worse?
Yeah. Oh,
You
that's a
guys?
good question. That's a good question because we had you on when we first started. I think it was episode 2 or 3.
No, it was not.
Now we're on
2 or
episode
3.
40. No, I mean the ones that are like public right now.
Oh right, okay.
It was like, yeah, like so. We are like, it's been 48. It's been like 45 episodes since we've had you on, Grouch. Have we improved?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun this time.
You know,
Last one was fun too. I think it's just because I know you guys better now.
That's true.
Yeah,
I think
there
you
we
guys
go.
were good at it both times.
Awesome.
The graphics have improved. The graphics are awesome.
The layout is banging.
Shout outs to me and
Yeah.
Azel. The dream
Yeah!
team.
Good job on that.
Shout out to Sam who has never done anything to contribute
Shout out
to the
to
show.
Sam for showing up.
I only, you know, like it started getting the hook over this.
Raspy's the goat,
Okay.
right? He like completely like just,
Yeah, Raspy's
he
the
just
goat.
he just took over and made it 10 times better.
Okay, I think we should end it with a haiku. All right, hit me with a haiku, Grouch.
Oh my god, you're putting me on the spot for a haiku? Okay.
Yep.
Indie is a guy. Party is real British. Samuel is a god.
As the wind
Awesome.
blows
I'll
east,
take that. I'll take that.
as the wind blows east, and the
You're
leaves.
watching Swishcast.
I've got a haiku.
This was another
Bro, thank you, Jack
episode.
Films.
I've got a haiku. As the wind blows east and the leaves fall south.
You failed. You failed.
I was
You
not
failed.
even done.
Sentences.
Just sentences.
Just start talking.
I'm
There's
not done. I was
rules.
going to tie it in to this episode, but you're never going to
Yeah,
hear
but
it
you
now.
don't know what a haiku is.
Do you know what a haiku is?
That was the poem. That was whatever. All right.
Okay.
I thought they were just like I thought
Bye-bye.
haikus were just Japanese poems.
No, they're
Oh my
a certain
goodness.
structure.
It's
What-
5 syllables, then 7, then 5.
Oh,
That's why I was having such a tough time.
Samuel G is my. Fuck. Wait. Samuel G is on Swishcast tonight